Come into the room, you guys. A quickie before we take a Mickey. Content. The cunt-tent. Let me do a little bit of cunt-tent real quick. That's why I should have named this cunt-tent. Come in, come in, come in, come in, come in, come in. Hey, Jay. Hey, Queen. Come into the room, you guys. Come into the room. Everybody been out clogging up the airwaves all morning. Then they finna clog them up some more. Let a little bitch get a little peace. I might end up just staying even amidst the, hey, I am enough. Good to see you again, girl. 7820. When your birthday, I am enough. Is 7820 got something to do with your birthday? Cause you know my birthday on the 20th of July. Thank you for coming and supporting Drop Down. I am enough. Hey, Sassy. Hey, Dr. LaShawn, your moderator. Come on into the room. This is what we might do. I may not okay, that's just a coincidence. I thought, oh, how cute. One of my supporters, yeah, it's almost like it could be my like birthday little things. I was born in 1978 and I was born on July 20th. Look how cute that is, I am on okay. Vibrant. What's up, vibrant thing? Oh, she's a vibrant thing. Oh, I know. I should have said drop down. I know you been here. Been here, been over there. Y'all used to my foolishness. But let me tell y'all though, we might just kind of do a little kiki because people do got multiple devices, so they could go over there for the drama. Because I need to be able to stay online and multitask anyway. So it's weird to me, confusion and a lot going on. Like lately, y'all normally know I'll be on the panel anyway, but lately sometimes I've been a little bit more chill on the panel lately because it's not like if it's 10 people or a lot of people, I don't be up there with their food because I can't stand people like holding their weight. Like when y'all know good and goddamn well, y'all tell me the next day somebody will say something, they dropped you, and then one of y'all be like, whatever, D-Miss, oh no, she sleep. We all know how D-Miss so do. Ace expected to drop me. There is no way in crazy hell. Now I know people that had some unmitigated gall around this motherfucker, especially this morning's over at YTC, but we'll get to that later. But I ain't never got that much gall to think I'm supposed to hold a goddamn space on the panel while I'm up there knocked out. Everybody know my ways. He been around me long enough. He know. Kick me off. She'll leave me up there. She need the room. Kick me off. The next day, I always just ask what happened, or somebody say, "Well, when you went to sleep, we went over blah blah blah." This just common, so that don't bother me either way. I like if people know, like your little in those. Let me say it one more time. People know like your little habits and idiosyncrasies. There we go. Big word, big drama. You know, Brian said we just educated fools, but I like to say educated with, maybe a bit foolish, but not about my education. Maybe about other things. Speaking of which, that's one of the things I'm talking about today too, is education. And it's like people around here say they respect shit a certain way. Everybody want to be on their grown woman, grown man shit. But when you decide to come be a grown woman or grown man, that's when you can tell who posing, who lying, who imaginary playmates of each other and all of that. Because when you come and try to be mature and state something, people try to twist it. I never thought in this world what I came up with a JK Pastor J's to talk about this morning would be twisted like a motherfucking pretzel. So much so. And then the fucked up thing about it be twisted like a pretzel and have the nerve to be unsalted. Bitch, if you're gonna bring me some confusion, bitch, at least have salt on there, hoe. instead of the salt and the hate that you got going on. Maybe I'll just use some of the hate you got and shake that out, almost like a dill pickle salt. Everybody been rushing to go get that Grinch meal. Maybe I need to just use me a little salt when y'all serve when y'all twist my shit, because that shit that should have been perfectly understandable, because y'all know this. Check this out. Now let me quit starting in the middle of the conversation, because then it's gonna be like, this is the Miss O before she start getting better, child. Are we slipping and she not doing whatever she was doing? No, I'm gonna get order, because I'm realizing everybody ain't up. See, I think it's because I know y'all, and I be feeling like y'all know my habits so well, and y'all know what I'm gonna do, what I be thinking sometimes, because sometimes y'all will be like, don't do it, or maybe so don't turn it like that, because here we go. So a lot of people know me so well, I just be so familiar when we come over here that I be like, y'all will know what I'm about to say, because y'all have been somewhere I've been, even though I know you don't have eyes in the back of your head, but this is how I imagine it. You be places I be. You see how our camera was about to go off. If you know me real well, like the Shanices and people like that, virus people been around for a long time, y'all know that if I act a certain way about something, y'all know when it ain't over, when I'm still gonna bring it back up as soon as the first link come, or as soon as I decide to actually cut mine off. Like y'all know if I say, "Oh, it's okay," in that high pitched voice like that, bitch, it ain't okay. We're gonna be hearing the part two. So I'm just trying to own all those things now and express it and be honest. You can't say nobody ain't honest. Everybody ain't ready for that level. Be honest, and then you still give people bullshit. So hell, we can't win for losing, because we ain't gotta agree. I feel like grown woman and just saying these are your things instead of just going along and get along, and then one day out the blue, boom, it's almost like you've been plotting. You ain't gonna never do this anyway, or you just did this to cause drama. No, let's be honest, because this is what happens too. Nobody can't tell me what to do at all, right? So let's get back to what this is about. Now y'all know I love me some Pastor, and y'all know when I found out it kind of organically started up. Actually, I was over there. Vivian was over there. Pastor was up there. We were just talking about different stuff, talking about the banner competition, talking about Cations, and of course, where my Molly at? If I can do my thing about Jay Wilson's San Antonio occasions. We always got that thing. He know what I'm about to say. But anyway, talking about occasions past and present. And I said, well, I'm just gonna have a little transparency, Pastor. I was gonna tell you offline, but I can talk to you more in depth about it offline too. We can always do that. But let's bring it out and open. I assume, and it's what you get for assuming, right? Because you make an ass out of who, you, me, and Dupree, okay? So I assume, based on another conversation that was had publicly, that Brian would not be affiliated with Pacification, right? Which he's always expressed in the past about his cations. Anybody who's willing to put up with the screening process and all of that, and with knowing the consequences of acting a fool, are welcome, even if they his friend or foe. Now I ain't just that from open with a vacation. Like, I'm just not gonna be saying, no matter what you said to me, how many ink spots you call me, how many facts you call me, my child, my husband, all that, blah blah blah. You can just come. Now, have I forgiven a whole lot for a lot of shit people wouldn't forgive for? Yes. But at the end of the day, isn't that still up to me? Don't I get to set the level at which I want to forgive? But it was already established that with all his foolishness, the irrational and the urgency, and even telling, me and Ro, hey, y'all need to be careful, because he needs help beyond this app, all of this, I wouldn't think naturally the next thing would be inviting, because I think he already kind of invited himself prior, because he was talking about going and getting on roller coasters wherever we should have it and all of that. But then if I hadn't said, I was on board from the very beginning when it was brought up over at Pastor thing about a vacation, especially when we started hinting around about possible locations, and I got the hint that it's gonna be close to me, and it's almost like, you kidding me? Of course, I was involved in the beginning. Look at where it's gonna be, and then look at it's just lined up too well. So it had nothing to do. Of course, I was excited about going to see Pastor. I didn't have to sign on at the beginning. I didn't have to say yes, yes, and get all excited and start asking Ro to go. We can get Ro. We can do the math. We can bring this to court. So, and I convinced Ro to go, even though he's had a lot of occasions. But, it's a way for us to see me. And depending on when I do Dreamcation, it just may work out that I'll either see him first or it'll be the second time. And either way, let's just start this right now. By the end of all of this, I'm still not saying I'm not gonna go up there. If they don't have a problem with it, even if I have to pay my little fee to do like whatever the community activity is, like a little meet and greet thing or something else, that's fine. I'll just get my own arrangements, like a host, like I was gonna do with something else. Get me not an Airbnb, but like a cabin or something like that, have my own little thing, even maybe invite people like Melissa and Ro over if he decides to still go for some fun, and then just do it like that. Because this is the thing. Had I not brought this up after Brian was like invited, and then I know it was gonna happen. You know he ain't they gonna say, you know, Demon so he ain't really gonna come. He gonna do the same shit like he did in Seattle. Well, I get it, and I understand what the content is about. I get it. We can play with it and all that, but it gets too close to comfort because, like, it got too close to comfort last time, and I don't even want to play with him for the whole like half a year we got to whenever this is going to be, because it's not going to be at the top of this year or the spring or nothing. It's going to be a little later. So I don't want to even play with it like how they playing with Vegas and all that back and forth for what you and Ro gonna be doing. Or when I see y'all, all the stuff that he did before Seattle, all the stuff that they did even while thinking that he was still there. I don't want to play with that. If I'm paying for something and I want to have a good time and I already got like little things with, you know, it's always little shit with meeting people out here anyway. And obviously I'm open to meeting people out here. I met someone out here by myself. Now what happened afterwards wasn't on me. But Brian is totally likely to do some shit like what happened afterwards. Because nobody, and that's another thing too, let's not confuse this. No one is scared of this nigga. I fears no nigga. But G-O-D. And this is my state in my hometown, if this is where we gonna have it. And I'm most likely probably gonna drive. So I always stay ready. But it ain't gotta go there. They were trying to make it about fear. I said, Brian is blowing smoke. He's not gonna do nothing to hurt everybody. Y'all doing too much. But I know it's gonna be the aftermath. If he does the shit he do with me and Ro, and we ain't even met up, and then it's a possibility that we all gonna be on the same cation together. And you telling me when we get back, it ain't gonna be no foolishness and no bullshit and all that. It ain't even about what happened there, because most of these people talk all that shit, but they ain't gonna bust no grape in person. I ain't said not one thing about no fear. I said I'm not paying, so I'm not getting sponsored or nothing. I'm not paying to go and do bullshit when I can pay to actually have fun. That's it. That's all. I don't know why anybody wouldn't understand it. But the way it got twisted and turned this morning was crazy as hell. Because had I not said nothing, and I'm just getting excited, we all having fun, it will be brought up so many times by why am I going on the trip with Brian and Ro, even though I invited Ro and Brian was invited afterwards. I was there for the initial thing of it all. This was already going down. It would be that I'm going there for some ill shit and that sound crazy. Why would you go anyway? Even though they following behind me technically. You know what was going to happen. It was never going to be a right way to do it. So I, as a woman, said something about it out loud. It was in the invite was out loud, so my response to it was out loud. And then here go people talking about I think I'm better than Running Howard's in the chat talking about I think I'm better than people. Like, how is not wanting no bullshit thinking you better than somebody? And if ain't nobody clearer than anybody should be is his audience over there that sees how excited I was about meeting Jay. As much as I'm over there and I love Pass Her Down and stuff, come on now, that's ridiculous. And now when people kept her associated with Passer and his vacations and what's happened before, it's not about Passer. It's about the bullshit. Like, I don't understand how I got twisted that way. Everything with me always gets fucking twisted. So it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So damn the fuck out of it. That's where I'm at with it. Okay, let me open my eyes. First off, he not going. Second, I agree. It's going to be some mess afterwards if he does go. Right. And I knew this was going to I knew when I brought it up, because I had a conversation with Ro. I didn't hide nothing. I was transparent. I said I had a conversation with my friend. And, and I said, and I weighed it out. I said, now, he probably ain't going to end up going. It's going to be that same thing. It's going to be about the content here. We could even take some of it back to our channels. Oh, Brian said he did and have fun. But I just don't have the energy for that for months. And then what I think what might happen, and Pastor may disagree, is just like with the thing with Vegas and all of that and how it's getting ridiculous, because Brian, because of the BS and because of him starting to make it about something different and all that, he'll just say, fuck it, we won't have it. And then that's not really fair to people who actually want to go and make it efforts. And people work hard for their money. People pull their doubles and shit at work and things like that to go ahead and start playing it now. It's people who doing that now. And I just think that that's not even fair to them with the bullshit, personally. And so, yeah, it might be all much to do about nothing, but I just don't want to, I don't like the way it's been spent around. Like, I'm trying to have a problem. I'm trying just not to go. Well, damn it, I would have just not signed on in the first place. Like, no, I was just honest and gave my honest opinion. Because why are we saying on one hand, stay away from him? Like, he needs to go get him professional help. He needs to quit trying to put me and Ro in his bullshit. And he definitely needs to quit using Ro as a therapist. That was not my opinion. That was said. And all of that. So if we reacting in that same rational matter about you already know, you already got the blueprint for this, so you can't deny plausibility when you already got the blueprint. So this is an educated response to new information that I just heard the night before. I was listening to the live after I was under the agreement that bullshit wouldn't be tolerated. And I heard the invite extended. And I was like, what? And I was dozing off. It wasn't even that late. They were on Jay Wilson's channel, whatever. And Ro had came up. They started arguing. Ro got back down. Ro wasn't up right then. Then Ro came up afterwards. And I was like, what? I was like, and then I heard the roller coaster thing again. He getting in shape. And I'm like, I think Brian would have fun. Nobody thinks that Brian is going to do something physically wrong. Y'all don't get that. Nobody's done nothing physically wrong to me here ever, and they never will. They never will. They not that. They too pussy for that, and then they know better. We're talking about the other bullshit that I don't personally have to put up with it in my free time. I don't understand why that's. And if I want to state it at a place where it was stated already out loud, if I discuss doing something out loud, I'm going to discuss my reservations out loud after I've done the not out loud processing with somebody who kind of knows what's going on. That is adulthood and normal behavior. And thank God I still have a smidget of it left. And I have not let this place take it out of me. Because the way that shit got flipped, whipped, died, laid to the side, spread wide, laid low, spread wide this morning, I was like, it's cause it's me. That shit is weird. If this is no proof that cause it's me, because if anybody else would have had this rational adult conversation, and I just still think even people who meant well were still trying to make it about Jay Wilson and his vacations and they're safe. And I didn't even like that because I feel like sometimes with black women we can't. What if I was like a little Karen about it and had a fear? We're not supposed to do that, and they don't think it look like somebody who looks like me not supposed to be a fear. But what if it was fear? But it ain't. And sometimes that even scares me because that's another thing black women do. We take on everything. We don't allow ourselves to rest in our femininity. We don't allow ourselves to not be the daughter. Like I'm gonna be like, man, fuck a pussy hoe. I don't need no help. I got me. I don't know. What if I did want to take my femininity role and be more soft about it and say, yes, I don't feel comfortable or whatever. But see, that can't happen when nobody present like me. Like y'all just show what y'all think and y'all show y'all whole anti-black, anti all these things. Whenever something like this comes up, it's never about what it's about. It's always about some other microaggressions, and the shit is ridiculous. It's sorry and pathetic. With the other bullshit that we got going on, all the whining we got from niggas and everybody else going on, that was one of the most normal adult behaviors that I witnessed, even from myself on here. And then here we are. So next, any questions? I'm going to the next topic. What's up, YTC? How you doing? Thank you, Black Beautiful Educated. I am. I don't know how no other way to be. I thought that was just commentary, just like inviting and the playing around and all that is commentary. Well, my reservations was commentary this morning, and that was commentary for me, as it should be. Go down. One moment, y'all. I'm just trying to hit that real quick so I can make sure. Hey, my boo. Now, boo. Yeah, well, that acting better thing was weird from Ronnie Howard because I just totally wasn't expect. I said from this conversation, you got that I think I'm too good to go on a trip when we was all excited about it, and you heard how it went down because you're over here all the time too. You know what? It changed when I just told you it changed when I heard what I didn't think was going to be happening on the replay I wasn't a part of. And I'm like, people can do what they want to, invite who they want to. This is not my shit. I don't run nothing. I'm just being mature and saying, I see that's a recipe for disaster. So I probably just take a back seat or do it differently. That's it. That's all. Hey, ODS. Hey, Slick Chick. How you doing? You getting ready for your cabin? Oh yes, Slick Chick. I was telling my husband, I gotta investigate these cabins. Slick Chick talking about this girl, lady, like girl I know in my chats. I was like, cause she talking about Ringo and Chattanooga and cabins. I gotta make sure they ain't duping my girl. Or maybe she done been to one before. Cause I'm like, how would they? And we got Lookout Mountain, and it's like a little private little things there. But do they have hotel? Do they have hot tubs and the whole nine and everything, Slick Chick? Cause I got to go do some investigation, make sure they ain't get gooping my girl. I miss the times when y'all would replay and give dialogue because I don't know what the fuck happened. What you mean one up? Ain't that what I just did? Now you know this is me though. So put that caveat in. It ain't gonna be clear. It's gonna be about clear as mud sometimes, right? But other than that though, that's what I was trying to do. That's why I said let me not assume y'all following this shit all along from this morning because I just be getting too familiar like that. So let me back up and say this is about Jaycation and Brian talking about he going. And Brian will say the most crazy lies and say the most disparaging shit, talk about Ro coming and telling us all this and we ain't shit, black this, black bitch this, all this stuff. And then when I confront him about it, I'm like, why would Ro tell me your business? And I'm tired of this shit. Like, I don't be on the phone with y'all no three-way. This shit is weird and sick. I have a life and all this other bullshit. So then when you pipe up and respond to him, it's always stuff like, oh, well, you know, I am paranoid. That's on me. And it might have been the weed. No, I'm tired of that. You grown as fuck and I'm tired of it. And it can go dangerous and I don't like it. And I'm tired of it. And I don't want to damn pay to have fun to put up with bullshit like that I have to, that I can just be on here and look at for free. No, I can just do something else. It ain't like vacations are limited. It's not even about resources. It's just about when you busy, you got family, you got a kid, you got other things you want to do. You got to kind of make decisions about your time wise and, you know, spend it where you're going to think you're going to get the best return out of it. Because I'm just not no person who just wants to go and be set the trips. Like, that's just not me. I like my trips and stuff like that to be exactly around people who I like, things I like, activities I like. Do you not have shit to go wrong on your own personal trips? Yeah. But typically I don't pay money to deal with bullshit and mistreatment. That's it. That's all. And it ain't and I don't think anything would happen there at all. And let me just say this. Do I think most likely he probably won't go? Yeah. I just don't like all the things around it when I'm speaking up because I'm saying rational shit. like who? Like I think people who even have a liking for me on here just a little teeny bit would say maybe you should exercise a little caution now. This is weird to me, bro. I never thought that this would flip like this, bro. Child, I'm like, am I not being clear? Because it's not just so clear to me, bro. Like, I don't know. First off, he not going. Second, I agree it's gonna be some mess after he does right. And I can drag with the best of them too. I'm not scared of nobody. That's not the point. I'm tired of his bullshit on here. I'm tired of him doing little shit, people entertaining it, saying the shit like it's fact. Oh, Ro and Demon Soul, they're talking about his business, Demon Soul Ro handler, and Brian basically backing it up with what he's saying. Like, I get tired of that shit in general anyway. So I damn sure don't want to deal with the possible aftermath or even during it. Let me see. Hey, Sarah. Y'all conversation was made it sound like it was a possibility. Y'all still talking about right, he don't like me, and then I don't like being played with either over there. They talking about some Brian really do like you. It's just about the rotate. Nah, whatever. First of all, you don't if you don't somebody you like or have respect for, you don't say some of the nasty, horrible shit. And then when you do realize you done it too much, you don't just keep dismissing it and then doing it over and over again. I don't understand. I guess y'all got this shit from Ness or somebody else. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. But all you got to do is tell them so she like you is such a ridiculous statement. I don't give two shits about that. I'm a real picky cancer. I do give chances and I give a lot of other more than you should. But I don't like you before I like you. That's just how I am. Sorry, but not sorry. So all the warm and fuzzy shit that people associate cancer with is not really my personality. Maybe because I'm on a Leo cusp. But no, I don't. Yeah, I don't need you to keep trying to fill my head and say Brian Lightning to buffer that. Okay. Oh well, he don't act like he do. Motherfucker can tell me you love me, but I go by actions. And you want to keep on just saying grandiose shit about the character of me and Ro and the nature of our friendship, like it only is about you. If we talked about you and I got the tea like you think I did, when would I talk about my personal shit? And I don't need to sit here and go call off or call off. Ooh, Brian said he talked to Ro for 230 minutes. Oh, I gotta match it. I gotta match it. Child, we done had 2 of them conversations so many times, bro. Telling people, and even if we did or didn't, that's still so silly. It's just these little silly little shits that I'm just kind of tired of. And then when he comes here, he's believed. That's what be pissing me off. Thank you, God spell so much. That was such a blessing. Oh no. Me and Roy fell. I'm talking about Brian. Brian going possibly going to vacation and me saying I had reservations about going now. And I felt like it was turned ridiculous. Oh, RNY, I seen Envy's live today. You must gonna be up on the link. So I'm make sure I can I don't forget to come. I think I set my notification. Thank you so much. See how it works. See how shit. Let me not say shit. See how stuff works. You know what I'm talking about too, guys. But like you do things that just you just do thankless things to help somebody out or whatever because you don't really care. I mean, that's just what you like to do. And see how God returns blessings to you. Thank you so much. You know what I'm talking about too. Thank you so much. Yes, please tell him thank you if you were gifted a membership. I don't know if Kendra, you got one of your memberships. Okay, thank you. And I'm so glad it's working to show people too, because at first it wasn't showing. Let me make sure and go down. But that's all. I just didn't like the way it was turned up. I'm like, that's crazy. This is a normal adult response to bullshit. What would be crazy is me still hyping it up, fussing with him even more, and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna see you, nigga. I'm gonna see you, Jcation. What's up, bitch? You better, yeah, I'll meet you titty for titty at Dolly Parton. Yeah. I mean, that would be crazy, right? And then I hate how they tried to turn it into fear because one thing you ain't gonna do is weaponize my shit with no black man like that with me. Cause you ain't go, I don't hate no Brian. And one thing you ain't gonna do is make it seem like somebody say they scared of him. And I didn't like that angle. First of all, ain't nobody thinking me pussy. It's about don't be acting like why what has Brian done to make it think he was turning kind of balance on me? I'm not like that. That's a Karen, that's no type of black bitch. That's not me. It is what it is. And hell, I'm not getting along with him right now. But what I wouldn't let nobody do is turn this into no fear thing and even making me look bad for like being scary or whatever, which is a normal thing if you're a woman with a man, but that ain't the truth. And also making it seem like he was intimidating or made any threats or made me feel unsafe. No, I don't give a fuck what me and Brian go through. I ain't gonna let nobody do that. We ain't weaponizing this little fun we having about this vacation. I ain't doing that. That's beneath me. Now that is beneath me. When people said I was acting like I was too good to go on a trip over there, no, that kind of behavior is beneath me. I would never run and cry like, "Oh my God, she's gonna do something to me." No, I wasn't built like that, and I'm still not built like that. So Brian, okay. You say you never said. Thank you so much again. So thank you so much. No, thank you so much again. Hey, Mo Better. Brian, you said you didn't wasn't gonna go, but it just sounds like it was a possibility. And I'm not even saying that you will go. I even said earlier, will he probably not go? Probably not. I just didn't like how what I said was turned into something else. And people was like, Pastor ain't gonna treat you like he was treated before. Like, hold up, why I gotta keep them being weaponized with my trauma? Like, who said that Pastor would do anything to me? This is not about Jay Wilson. It's quite the opposite. Like, y'all love to be purposefully dunce when it comes to me. And it's like an on purpose misunderstanding. Cause I'm just like, when did I make this about Jay Wilson? That's the whole reason I'm going. Y'all, that's not what y'all finna do and make me seem like I'm a certain way. No, we're not doing that. So while it's already doing it, let's just nip it in the bud and then just work around it and do something else. That's it. That's all. But no, Brian, I was assuming that you was trying to go because that's the way the nature of the conversation y'all talking about the amusement park and he kind of slipped and said that about the amusement park and all that. And then this morning when you came up, we didn't really get to do a whole lot, but just because other people was talking and stuff. So we really didn't even get to exchange a dialogue. But I didn't want that narrative to get out of here that I said anything about me feeling no unsafe. That's bullshit. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank y'all so much. That's so nice of y'all this morning. Y'all making my Friday go even better. It's beautiful here on a Friday, y'all. I cannot believe it. I hate that shit. It's so pretty out here. It's gonna be like 50 today, and then it's gonna be 19 Sunday. But I'm so glad I got my hair tomorrow. Oh yeah, let me show y'all my nails. They are so cute. I told them to do me like a wicked. Thank you so much again, Dana. I told them to do me like a Christmas, but do like a play on Wicked because we going to see Wicked be good because we still haven't seen it. So like a pinky green, but like also like a Christmas thing. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can pull them up and show y'all on Instagram. Oh, 1 second. Let's see. Well, let me let y'all see. Let's see. Oh, here they go. Okay. Okay, y'all. Hold on. Let me share screen. Well, y'all like them. I like this. The crop. I don't know if y'all can see this real good right here. This like that sweater material. They'll take the nails and make it look like a sweater. It's hard to. It don't do it justice on here. And there's some stones and like a bow. And what's on my thumb? Oh, my thumb is another sweater, but I don't think you can see it on here. It's over there. But anyway, so my thumb and the pinky are that like textured. It's like a little heart, like an argyle print for a sweater. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me see. They can say what they want about me, but I love y'all. Oh, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. Did y'all see him? Did y'all get to see when I shared screen? But anyway, but Brian, you welcome to click the link if you want to finish the conversation we was having in Jay Wilson's, bro. What you doing? Y'all better get y'all multi devices. I don't care who lied. Everybody, we gonna stay on here. We gonna chill, and when they get through, getting each other, we'll still be here. Let's just have a little chill. People can go here and still hold this little holding spot while everybody do what they do. Thank you, Mobella. So back on the bullshit. This is okay. Now let's talk about court. This is a possible court thing. Now I ain't realized it, but I think I'm gonna let it marinate a little bit. It just happened, and I think I got a cute idea that we can do something with it with court because we can kind of really have fun with things for commentary too, which is what I think Jay Wilson probably is saying too. But we'll have a chat because I don't want Jay Wilson to think it's anything connected, and I don't want it to start into no narrative. I don't want him having to come online and start out like, even so no, we would never do her like she's been done before. But it ain't about you. It's about who you invited and like all the other BS that be going on. Please let's not start down that route. Cause that's where it's going and it's really upsetting me because it's like, how come I gotta keep being reminded with that? And it's not about y'all's past trips. It's not about y'all security. It's not about anything about how y'all will handle me as a person. And I don't require no white glove or no special treatment. It's about a possible guest and the already strain, and also about being in a situation prior that was actually way better than this. Like the way Brian coming at me or whatever, of course I wouldn't have even met up the last time if they was doing me like that beforehand. So if I had a certain experience and it was pleasant and people telling me you love them and I love you and all of that, what in the hell I think's gonna happen with this shit? And can I hold my own and go back and forth? Yes, the fuck I can. But do I want to pay to do that? No, the fuck I don't. I can do that here for free. Keep on cussing hoes out. I don't know how else to communicate that. Right, don't want to hear that spiel. Right, and you know how it's gonna go. And I could play into it for content. My nerves just short though. Why? Hey, Uncle Claude, what you doing? Y'all been over there? I've been looking and I ain't been seeing y'all at the round table late at night over there. I saw MU holding it down by herself though about when she got that 70,000 again the other day when I seen all people in her live real time when she was having that little round table discussion. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning this time or something. I was like, golly, even though it is a time difference over there, I'm like, you be on fire to talk about politics at 2 o'clock Cali time and all the way up in the wee hours. I was like, boy, if I ain't got no passion for not know one thing like that much. Like, man, I need to find me a passion child, but it definitely won't be Trump. No offense, so. But yeah, I'd be like, damn, like in the wee hours too. I was like, I respect when people have something that fire them up like that because it is kind of like envious. You want something to fire you up like that too, but I don't know. Thank you, Virgo. Hey, Muffy, how you doing, boo? Liz. But yeah, you know how it's gonna do, church girl. But we all family over there too, so I feel like I can say what I want. It was just a couple of detractors, but Jay Wilson sees me and I see him. I just hope he don't let none of that make him thinking. I hope Brian, with love now, Brian, don't do what he do and go in there and make it something that is not like being about being fearful of him and not the issue. You know what I'm saying? So that's next. So we got to talk about court too. So with all these multiple lives and things going on, obviously we've got some court cases, but some of the stuff I just really don't touch. Cause I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Even though, but I thought about it. If our court is a court with the K and it's already tongue in cheek, you know, well, even if we think something is a play, technically we can kind of still do it, right? Because this court is a play. It's a play thing, right? Because I know y'all want me to do the Ness and Shakim thing. It's just kind of nothing too. I don't even know who would be guilty, innocent, if that's even possible in this. Like, so that's one thing with that. Now, this new beef arising with Shakim and King Roman. See, when the way they like to play and the way these two men might end up playing together, I don't really think fun for court is really gonna like. No, but first of all, neither one of them probably would participate. Two, I don't know. What does I think about it? Because it just doesn't seem like I can get anything comical or anything that would be participatory in that. Now, what I do want to do is take Ghetto, but I've already tried to take him before, and he just keep doing other stuff. But his recent round of things, like when he went to ODSs and keep on going back and forth on the platforms, I kind of do want to have fun and take him, have the beefsteak to take him to court to stay out the airwaves and off the thing and all that, and trying to be, all puffy, all up in your video and all that stuff. So he was one option. They have a possible way to limit, but that kind of thing kind of blowed over. So right now I got the possible Ness thing, but I was just gonna be Ness versus everybody, and then instead of maybe Ness versus Shakim, and then who else I had mentioned needed a prosecutor. So we got it wasn't Lemon. It wasn't Ghetto. Oh, talent. And I got us a surprise prosecutor for talent. I just need talent, flighty ass, to come up here and say he coming, cause he'll jump up, jump down. When you bring stuff up, he'll run away. And he needs for all his tormenting that he do with me and everything in the chat. He need to come over here and make his commitment known that he gonna come over here and he gonna agree to be prosecuted by this special prosecutor. Talent. If you in the bushes, I need you to drop down me a super chat saying you in. That won't hurt. Do me a couple memberships. Give me about 10 memberships today and tell me that way I know you in. Okay? Thank you. Hey, Miss Shirley. Oh, y'all know, today is back. Y'all know I'm a little late. I forgot to tell y'all about annual candle day other week, but last week. But shit, they sprung that shit on me. I'm like, it was time already to do 995 candles. Am I missing something? I like what they doing this year because I think last time they divided it up because it used to be this thing like every Friday would be something leading up to Christmas, starting in like late November. Cause y'all know me, if y'all don't remember it, but most of my members know, every year I goes and get the maximum on the soaps. And I kind of stopped doing it now, y'all gonna be kind of shocked because yeah, it's a good price. But I find semi-annual sale is so much better, and it's right when Christmas ends, like the 27th or some shit. And then you get them same soaps instead of being like 250. You get them same soaps at outlet prices for like 195 and shit. Or 187. That's what it'd be, that weird total. Cause they're like because you can get your coupons on top of that, be like 187 instead of 250. So I find getting them for my house, I wait for annual sale, but getting them for like gifts or teacher gifts and things like I have in the past. I just order the max at the 295 and I'll pass them out because we just do Secret Santa at the house. Like only the kids are. I'll get gifts. We've been just doing on my mama's side because I already had to go to my daddy's side. We've always just done Secret Santa. This year I don't even think they doing that. So it's just the kids get stuff or whatever. And of course I got my grandma, my mom I always take care of. So so I always throw a soap in with whatever I'm doing. If I'm making my mom, I think I'll make my mom a basket again this year. She ain't had a basket in a while. We just been getting her purses and stuff like that. But I like doing baskets, especially if I had the energy, because I like going to Trader Joe's, get a little bit of this, put this in her Bath and Body Works. She like different type of beers like at that. I don't know if y'all got a World Cost Market where y'all are, but every year they do like an advent or like not an advent calendar, but like a collection, like beers and wines. Well, mostly just beers at that. But Aldi's has a wine advent calendar. I've been trying to get her that every damn year, and I forget every year to try to go over there and compete with the girls. Because I just think that is so cute. So I'm just gonna do a little collection. She likes like cheeses and stuff like that, and different things like olives and all that type of stuff that I don't. I do like cheese and stuff, but she likes more. She like everything on charcuterie board where I'm just kind of limited. So I think I might make her like a little personalized little basket thing this year. Because I'm tired of going to getting the same purse, perfume, and if my mama wants something, she get it for herself. But she do got a another cruise coming up. So I thought about getting her one of them dog bags. Y'all know what I'm talking about with the little holes in it. And it's some cute, like, because my mom was retired as an RN, even though she still be peeping out doing her little 1 or 2 days here and there to keep her stuff active. But because she still ain't at the full retirement age. My mom was only because she had me when she was 18, so we always apart. So her birthday is 0. So yeah, my mom's 65 this year. So technically, she got a couple years for her full retirement thing with him. She got more energy than I do. So she might. I thought about getting her one of them bog bags and putting some of the little doodads in it, like some of the little melanated, little cute little things in the holes, and doing like the nurse, the melanated nurse, the little stuff, so she could take it with her on her cruise and have Chloe decorated or whatever too, along with whatever I get her. Or maybe you know what? I just solved it myself. Make the bog bag the gift basket, y'all. Put some of the doodads probably in a little envelope because in transport they might try to pop out, and I don't want to lose them because them things ain't cheap. So we'll construct that. So make the bog bag the basket. Put the little thing decorated for the cruise, and then put the one other stuff inside of it, and so make that the basket. I just solved it, and I was having a hard time doing something a little different, but not too much, but not too whatever. And I think that'll be cute. What y'all think? Yeah, the matching Crocs. Oh, that would be cute. 'Cause my daughter would love ordering a bulk of them over here on Amazon or whatever from China, and putting them in there and matching them. That would be cute. Yes, thank you, church girl. Look, we working together. That would be exactly cute. Ooh, and she loves purple too, so I might do that. That took a lot off, and that's something my daughter can do and execute too. So yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do real quick. Let me put on Amazon. Shit, I ain't playing. I think that'd be too cute. Yeah, a cute beach bag as the basket would be cute too. Yeah, because she had shown me this bag that she liked. She was asking me that I wanted. We were somewhere, and I was like, "No, not for me." But I said, "You got enough bags?" She said, "Yeah, but this is cute." And they had a lot on the rack. I might go back. We was at Nordstrom Rack. That's what we was, because she had dragged me there after we did that bonefish. Did I show y'all my bonefish thing, child? When I tell you, it was just. I'm gonna show you this later video. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. But we did it last week. Bonefish has this thing, and I'm not even necessarily the biggest bonefish fan like that. But my great aunt who passed, she used to, because I came down to the house, so she used to love going every year for her birthday, because what they would do is the ones that were still here, because we have like a small family in Chattanooga, and so I'm not far in Nashville, so I come back and forth. And so they all pick somewhere for the birthday club. Like when are their birthday, everybody go to that restaurant. So it'd be like my grandmother, my great aunt, my aunt, two of my two aunts, and then my mom. And then sometimes a couple people come in interchangeably, and they join a birthday club. So like for example, my mom's birthday in September, they'll go to her restaurant of choice. Then you pay for the birthday person's meal, and then as you give them a certain amount of envelope so they can use it to pay for their meal, and then have some left over, and it's like a thing you go into every year. And if you start it, you gotta get in the first. And they strict. Even when I try to come in and get in July, you done missed a couple on the front end. You gotta either settle up with them people or wait till next year. And I was like, no, I'm the baby. Like, y'all don't keep cheating me anyway. I shouldn't even be in this birthday club. I should still be getting gifts, and I should still get my treated, and I should just be getting presents anyway. I shouldn't have to give. But anyway, so they told me you gotta wait. So honey, I got wait listed. I can't join until February. That's the first person's birthday. My aunt, my oldest aunt. And so I got waitlisted this year, bitch. They was like, you coming back and forth and stuff now, but you still gotta wait. I was like, okay. I felt like that. Y'all remember that old fashioned commercials? I'm showing my age from back in the day. It used to be on BET at night when they used to have midnight, whatever, and all that. And then the man, remember that guy used to come in and he'd be like, man, they 80s, 90s, early 90s shit was so corny. They be in they dressed up in their little sweaters or whatever. He'd be like giving out the CD, trying to take the CD from the man. He'd be like, no, my brother, you got to get your own. Remember that little commercial? I felt like that. Like I felt dismissed like that. But anyway, so back to bonefish. It was so nice. So what it was, and I was like, how am I going to drink this? And how am I going to finish all of this? Because y'all know I got a reduced stomach anyway. But I knew it was just going to be like little topper style plates. So it wasn't going to be no big, huge gaping portions. But even for me. But the drinks is what I was worried about. Then I started saying bonefish a little irresponsible, ain't they? Because think about it, and then they were smaller martini glasses, but I'm gonna show y'all an example because I took pictures and put them on my board, but I didn't take pictures of each dish. But this little video with this lady doing it would exactly show you like exactly the experience. When I'm gonna show y'all in a second. And so they have it twice a month in December. I didn't know about it until this one. So the last one was gonna be the ninth. So we got in as the last couple people. And so because my daughter wanted to go and my mom wanted to go real bad. So I was coming down here anyway. So we just took her, but she just didn't do the martini experience. She just ordered off the menu. Honey, when I tell you, I was like, at her age, I wish I would have those type of experiences. My mom let you get what you want. You sitting here coming out while we waiting on our little courses to come. She's sitting here with this big ass piece of darn salmon grill up from the bag, all her little substitutions and just eating away while we wait on our little questions. And I was like, excuse the hell out of me, must be nice. But anyway, I don't like Brussels sprouts. And I always keep saying I never have liked them as a kid, but I believe that was before people had started like sauteing them, putting bacon in them, putting them in the air fryer. So I haven't really tried them under the new thing. So this one salad I didn't think I would like. Bitch, when I tell y'all it was so damn good, the Brussels sprouts was just like shaved in there, and they right, it tasted like little bitty cabbages. People keep saying cabbage is my favorite fruit, vegetable. So when people be saying that, I'll be like, don't do cabbage like that. Brussels sprouts do not taste like that. But the way they chopped them up in this salad, and they had bacon pieces, and I think it was the what's it called, agave in there. It was some either feta or another type of cheese that was real rich and white. So the bite from the Brussels sprout wasn't that strong, and it was this house dressing. Because no, I'm a French girl. My dressing is really funny, but what I do like, some reason I think it's because I like French and Catalina. Because a lot of the house dressings, they'll have this. Even if they do vinaigrette, they have this sweet angle too, and it makes me like it just like those more fattening and orange like dressings. That's why I think I like Chipotle's dressing that they do for the salads. I'll even like, child, we so wrong. So if I'm doing Chipotle Duke bowls at the thing, me and my daughter got this thing because it's like I cannot recreate that sauce. I have tried with all the recipes for that dressing. I have tried to recreate that dressing. So I was like, okay, we're gonna go in there and get some chips because I like they little salty little chips, and then I'm gonna do Chipotle bowls at home. And I was like, and you know how we do, Chloe. We gotta tell them we gotta run back in there like we had just been there. We gotta get our chips. Like, oh yeah, they also had forgot my side dressings. I'm so shameless. And so I'll get the chips and stuff and then get a couple of little side dressings to come home and finish the bowls off with that. Cause I just cannot duplicate that. But when there's a house dressing that's kind of like that, sweet, like tangy vinegar. I love that too, especially with lots of crunchy stuff in it. But I'm gonna show y'all. So they start you off with like this soup, which would have been so good if it wasn't so saucy. So they had like a soup, and then they had some champagne. Was it Vuvucolet? One of them labels was it yellow label? So yeah, champagne, and then the soup. Then the second course, you got like so. Then they start doing Mary Martinis, so Christmas themed Mary Martinis. I think it was like a Paratini, which was pretty good. With this will bring me back to being responsible because I'm like, okay, I'm a lightweight, especially because of my surgery and stuff. But when you eating and mixing it up, I say, I guess I've had a couple drinks before and been fine. But if you drunk them out, you got the champagne at one, and then you got four more martinis at each little course thing. I don't know. People was seeming to be lit to me. So where they was at the end. So got that pear thing, and that came. So after the soup, the second thing was the salad with the shaved Brussels sprouts, the vinegar, red, the bacon, the cheese, the greens, some other stuff. Then the third one was like a lot, huge jumbo shrimp, because Bonefish Grill known for their seafood and stuff and market price seafood and stuff. So these huge jumbo shrimp with lobster and other shit stuffed into them, but it was only like three on like a tapas plate, but it was filling for me. And then they brought back like another martini. It had like these almost it balls them. It was one of them fresh vines like a Christmas tree with cranberries, and then that came with the creme de la creme, the steak with the asparagus with the crab cake all chopped up, and then they had a brownie which I didn't eat for dessert with a chocolate martini. But I'm gonna show y'all in a second. Hold on a second, we got a guess, y'all. But this was at Bonefish. 1 second. Media. Brian.
Yes, this is him.
Go ahead. Okay, yeah, I was just telling them about my dinner. But anyway, yeah, we'll watch the little clip. You don't like them either, Miss Will? Yeah, and I still haven't had them without like the oil and all because they done always making them. So my girl, I swear to you, you would like them. You need to try them if you like cabbage. But she sautés hers and puts like the garlic, like the oil and all of that stuff. So I might try to do it that way. But what's up, Brian? A little sugar.
Well, I just came from the gym. I got off of work around 6 o'clock this morning, and just came from the gym. And I'm about to get ready to go have lunch with my sister. She's down here from Massachusetts. She's
Oh,
back
that's
home,
sweet.
so yes, she's a traveling health professional. So I was kind of taken aback this morning. Um, I I was
What?
just taken. I was just taken back. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just got off of work and I was like, why do I matter if you're going to vacation? I've never once said I was going to vacation.
Well,
So
when the
I
invitation, and that is true because I went back. The invitation was extended to you on a live that I had missed, and it seemed like to me that there was a possibility. Could no, I didn't hear a firm committal. I did not. But you are, but like he said, you are welcome to come. What I was saying is the way you feel about how we be acting or treating you or turning your business, me and Ro, on YouTube. Imagine us being on the trip, and I was like, my first instinct is like, oh shit, it's gonna be fun, bro, and me and
uh,
big titties Dollywood, all that. But then I'm like, but Brian, what's been
I would
going on with
never.
us, huh?
I'm just saying I would never ruin anyone's experience. Y'all could
And I don't
have
think you
that.
would do anything. I
Yeah.
think the issue would be when we got into it after the trip.
Well, no, and listen to what I'm trying to tell you. You are entitled to feel how you want to feel. I felt like y'all tried to jump me this morning, and I did cuss both of y'all out because I did not like that. I was simply minding my own business.
Cool.
Now, now let me just
Besides
say
me,
this. Well, let me just say this. I'll just say this. Was I wrong for thinking that Roe told Jay Wilson some of my family business? Yes, I was. But
thank you
I
for the
just
cash app. Y'all was so sweet to me today. Go ahead, Brian.
oh no, no, no. I'm just saying I just kind of was paranoid a little bit and I put two and two together. I just got through from telling him about my brother and my dad, and then
Mm-hmm.
Najee Wilson is, trying to read me about my father. So I listen. I was paranoid, and I don't have no problem saying that. I sure was paranoid, and I let my mind go to the left. Absolutely. So it just is what it is, Tim. I don't want no problem with you. Go to vacation. The sector needs these meetups. I'm bored with the sector. I'm starting my traveling channel. I'm still going to Virginia. My ticket and stuff is paid for. I'm not going to bother him. Apparently, Ro been dragging me and don't want me to bother him. I'm not going to bother him. There are other people in Norfolk. There are other things to do. I'm starting my traveling channel. It will be under my LLC, and I'm trying to do stuff fun and things that I can document my experience. I don't want to argue with nobody. If he drugged me, I probably deserve that. So you win. If you don't want nothing to do with me, congratulations. Good. I just was taken aback this morning. How Jay Wilson was so angry and how you was, wanting to rage out on me, and I was like, okay. So I just
Yeah,
dropped
Brian, I
out.
was not in no rage mood. I was talking to Jay Wilson about my reservations. What I didn't like was when people were trying to turn it and make it seem like it was like, oh, you don't if you don't want to go, just say that. I'm like, well, I obviously wanted to go because before when it first happened, I was up there and I was on board. This is about something that just happened recently. And if I didn't want to go, I just never would have told them I wanted to go. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. I just said I can see how this could possibly backfire. And I've been there before where it wasn't the actual meetup that was the issue, it was afterward.
And then the thing I didn't like was how can I tell you about your personal experiences with people? You had fallouts, public fallouts, a lot of them on here. I can never tell you.
Right. So that's why I'm cautious about. That's my whole point.
But hold up. What I'm trying to tell you, I can't say TMO where you was wrong for feeling this way about such and such. You have every right to feel that way because that was your experience.
Right.
Just like he tried to bring up the chocolate bay and with Rebel and them on. I don't give a fuck who was on that goddamn pound. I ain't scared of nobody. If I had a problem with somebody, then I had a problem with somebody. Who the fuck are you to tell me how to feel towards somebody? If y'all have a good experience with them, good. That's your experience. I can't speak for your experience just like you can't speak for mine. So I don't give a fuck if y'all think chocolate bay and this, and I don't give a fuck. If I said that I didn't want to go and we had words in the past, then that's how the fuck I feel, and I'm allowed to feel that way.
Right.
Like it was just very weird this morning. And I guess y'all gave me my lick back for lying and saying that Ro was on the phone telling Tim. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. He overstepped his boundaries by talking about my goddamn daddy, and that made me and that put me in a weird place. And I'll be honest to say that. It's very weird that you come on YouTube and then next thing you know, somebody is talking about your daddy and your dynamic with your dad. That is very weird to me. So it is what it is. I just want to come clear the air with you. I don't have no problem with you. I hope you go to Jaycation. I hope you and Jay Wilson get to meet and have that dynamic in person. That'll be good to see. That'll be good TV. So it is what it is. I'm not nobody's hater. I'm not going. You ain't got to worry about me at all. Okay.
Oh, so you're not going.
Why would I go to somebody that talked to me like a dog today? I am not nobody's doormat, and I had to go. It was only right for me to go cuss his ass out because I didn't know who the hell he thought he was talking to. He wasn't talking to me, so it was why would I want to be around somebody who don't have boundaries and who think that they can talk to me like they would talk to Rico or somebody? Bitch, my name is not Rico. It's not Castro. Damn, show ain't Tommy, bitch. My name is Uncle Brian, and you will watch how the fuck you talk to me. And if I have to train your ass on how to speak to me, then that's what the fuck I'll do. He has me fucked up. And I guarantee he would never do that in person. Why would I want to put myself around somebody like that? I have a lot of shit to lose. I have certifications and things like that under my belt as well that I'm not about to throw away or be put in no compromised position where somebody would want to try to see the worst in me and bring the worst out. He has me fucked up, and I would never lower my standards to let somebody like that talk to me any type of way. You got me fucked up. So it just is what it is. I want you to have a good time down there. Let Honest Row go down there. If Honest Row is mad, I don't want to bring out no bad side of nobody. And I hate that I bring people to their worst. I got to do some self reflecting. I don't ever want to bring nobody to their worst to where they just huffing and puffing. And it is what it is.
Hey Sage. Well, yeah, Rose said that he would go but I didn't know if he was gonna try to go to that Vegas trip again or not. And I said, well, that might be a lot because if I'm gonna have my cation type thing and then Jaycation, I wouldn't want to ask you to meet me at Jaycation's too. So I think that he said that he was gonna go. So we'll see now though. But I'm still gonna
Yeah.
have my thing.
Well, my thing is, would you be watching my channel when I go down there, please? I will pay you for a shout out. I want the people to see me travel. I want the people to see me eat and stomp the grounds, and and do all this and do all that. So, I will. My first stop will be in Norfolk, and
But you going to Norfolk, but you don't plan on seeing Rose.
I mean, ain't that what he said? So I ain't about to beg nobody.
No.
Girl. I'm
Oh,
like
I know. I
Fantasia,
thought you
girl.
said that. I'm
I'm
confused now.
I'm
Because I
like
thought you said you.
Fantasia. I'm not gonna beg. What Fantasia say? I ain't gonna beg you. What you say? I ain't gonna beg nobody. I'm going down there to start.
YTC had a question. No, Brian said he's not going. Ro was gonna go because I had invited him to come with me. But at right now though, I don't know what his feelings still are about it. But Brian, I didn't. I thought Brian was considering it, but he said no, he's not going. So no, Brian's talking about his trip to Virginia now. YTC, he's going to
Oh yeah.
Norfolk.
Oh baby. Oh,
But I
baby.
thought you wanted to go to the harbor now that in Baltimore. Is there some sights and stuff that you want to see? No, I mean, I'm not trying to talk down on Norfolk, but it's just, you know.
Listen to what I'm telling you. Just subscribe to my channel, TMO, and all the mess and juice is gonna be up over there. Big Baby Brian is my channel, okay? And and I'm gonna let y'all know when when I'm ready to pack up to pick up and head out. It is what it is. There is room
Oh,
for
one
new.
second, Brian. We got a guest.
Hmm.
Rebel.
Hey, hey. Yeah, I'd
Hey.
have been catching everybody's lives today. Hey,
What's
Ron.
going on, Rebel?
Hello.
Hey, so you're having a not a meetup as well, Demon Soul?
Yeah, I'm thinking about having it. Yeah, we are. I'm going to do a drinkcation. I think I'm doing it in Atlanta because we were going to do a little cruise thing next year. But I think I want to do like a do in Atlanta. I'm going to get Airbnb in Atlanta, and then we want to go out, and then I'm using it like a little reception thing for them there, or whatever. And then we'll just do like a little weekend. So I think because Ro wants to come to Atlanta, and there's a couple people who want to go. So I think that's what I'm going to do is Atlanta. But the vacation thing is in my it's close to it's in my stomping ground, so that's why I was gonna go because it ain't nothing but a drive for me to go.
Wait, do I have feedback?
Uh-uh.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that me and my guy are gonna be doing a cross country trip, and maybe your state would be one of the ones we stop in. So I'd love to meet you when we
Oh,
come
I
through.
would definitely. You know, I'm in Nashville, but I'm also got my house in Chattanooga, and I'll be in Atlanta too. So,
Okay, yeah, we're doing cross country. He's excited. It'll be his first time. He actually picked his bike up on Sunday so we could ride together. So my channel is gonna be us uh, vlogging on, riding to other places in Houston, outside of Houston, Austin, neighboring cities. Well, that's my channel is gonna be based up on that.
oh, that's gonna be fun. I love to see people. That's why I just said, Ken. I said, get that camera. You live in New Orleans. Go show us some cuisine. Go do this. I love that day in the life type stuff, especially people you know in a different way and like letting us, to travel and seeing what you're doing. I love stuff like that. Sage, no, I don't think people bring in spouses. Now, for my Atlanta thing, mine will be there, but he won't be staying at the Airbnb. That's gonna be like my little hospitality thing, and like if Ro wants to stay, he ain't gotta worry about no accommodations because I'm not gonna physically stay there. But I want to have like a little thing, like when they come in, have some little food and things there, and then we'll use that as like the little spot, like because they want to go to Bulldogs, they want to go to a strip club, so we might just go to the one across from Bulldogs. I want to go to Strokers, but Jay Dunn said it'd be easy to go to the other one. So that's what we probably do. Because Ro wants to go. He's never had his Atlanta gay boy experience.
Oh, I could. Oh, and they got some really good bookstores there.
Uh-huh. I know Ro will have a time. And it's a cousin that he said, I don't know, Brian, if you know, he said he had a cousin that he hasn't seen either forever or at all or something that he wants to visit in Atlanta. So I just think this is a way for everybody to come to where they want to come anyway. And it's close enough for me that I can just be right down there. And Jay Dunn is not gonna come to the actual house and do all that with us. She said she might go to Bulldogs with us, but she'll look from a little distance. But Cassie, you is wanting to come. Chat Rep thing might come, and Ro definitely coming. Cause
No,
Chat
when
Rep
is yours again? And maybe around when?
probably May.
Oh, okay, that'd be a good time because it
Mhm.
won't be
Yeah.
cold. And
And
yeah,
so that's why we changed it. I was thinking about March with me and Ro both, but I said, Ro, you just want to go ahead and put on a cat suit again and get naked. That's why you want to be warm. But I said, nah,
did
that'll
he
be
wear
fun.
something? Did he wear a cat suit?
He wore his Halloween catboy costume out
I
in the
didn't
open.
see it.
Yeah. Oh, that's how
I
come he
didn't
came.
see it.
That's why his ass came back with bronchitis in his dick because he went over there
In his
with no
dick.
no
Oh.
stockings, no nothing on. He got that there little bitty cat boy outfit on with a little coat, little thin old little
Wait,
jacket.
wait. Was it form fitting?
Yeah, and it had like some little drawers and a tail.
Is he packing?
Oh well, let
Okay,
Brian.
never mind. I'm sorry.
Like my friend is looks gifted, but I see him. Let Brian. Yeah, you see his Catboy suit, YT. He came on here and did the competition with, but yeah, he took it seriously. They supposed to be doing that suture, that pumpkin suture thing in Seattle, and they said wear costumes. But I guess he didn't think they didn't think he was gonna take it that seriously and wear it like out in the open. The Catboy. And that's why he came sick. I told him that's why your ass got that darn bronchitis, and you've been sick since you got out there getting cat, letting your cat just hang out like that.
Uh,
Okay, old baby, that old baby, a bobcat.
And wasn't it leather and chaps or something? Didn't they have like a little switch or something, Brian? Brian, you know what costume I'm talking about. I don't know why you you ain't
uh-uh.
helping me
Oh,
out.
uh-uh.
Nah, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Whatever. But anyway, Ro was spicy and feeling himself. YT, yeah, he did, honey. He
Oh,
did,
baby,
and he
cat on
still
a
got.
hot tin roof.
He said, he said, and now he still got that darn new bronchitis. Got him on the inhaler and everything, all from that
Dang,
neck
2 months later though, goddamn.
Well, it takes
reoccurring.
a while. It takes a
Right.
while sometimes because your internal organs are affected by that. So you have to really get on medication and let it dissipate. Definitely.
Oh
Plus,
damn.
he
I
been
didn't
stressed at work and working a lot, so it's like you getting reinfected. And people been sick at the job, so all they doing is going to
Mhm.
work, giving it back to each other, he pushing and pushing, not taking no break.
I didn't realize it was that serious. I don't wish nobody to, not be able to breathe and shit. So I didn't realize it was that serious.
Well, you know, Brian, you know, Ro ain't gonna call out from work and stuff too when he needs to like let himself not be so open. Because when you're using them inhalers and you trying to get rid of it, that's you going right out in that air, right out, opening back up, open up again. You know, Ro ain't gonna be calling in like that. I told Ro, you better
Because I
than me.
stubbed my toe, I could take off.
Shit, yeah, I use my PTO cause you end up with pneumonia. Then what they gonna say? Oh, you should have went to the doctor.
Mm, mm, mm. Well,
Baby,
TMO, I'm glad that we was able to clear that up. And I just thought that you was being messy, extremely messy this
No,
morning. And I just, I guess that's just how I felt. So, uh, I was, I'm glad we was able to clear that up. Go to vacation, have fun, live. Life is short, live. You know, and that's all I wanted to say. Live. Don't let nobody hold you back from doing nothing. And then you just brought my name up like I was just going. I was like, well, what is TMO talking about? I wouldn't do nothing to nobody.
because I would even if Ro wanted to go and you wanted to go, shit, I fall back and just let y'all enjoy yourself. And you know, I definitely be in the
No,
audience with my popcorn in the audience for that those
no,
antics.
be a part of the culture.
But
Be
you're
a
going
part
to
of this.
Norfolk though, so we could have some
These
camera action.
Cations, these Cations are part of the history. Go,
So what
go
is this
build.
called, Brian? Brian
This is
Cation?
this is gonna be the Jcation, and y'all
No,
gonna
what is
be
Norfolk
somewhere, and
called?
all the people are gonna gather, and hopefully it ain't gonna be boring like Nestcation, and
Well, they was waiting on you, Brian, to add some spice. So, Brian,
well, I'm
what,
gonna add. Well, listen. I am sociably awkward, especially after I smoke. But my personality always come maybe with a few drinks and stuff like that. It is what it is. But hopefully roll and all the people that's gonna be going. But can I ask you a question? Well,
mm-hmm.
what do you feel about the stump down and Jay Wilson? It is getting brutal. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
realize people was threatening people. They
Right.
lived in the same city. Stump down was dragging for filth. Jay Wilson said, "Come slap a hoe, come slap a sis," and I was just like, "Oh my god!" Like, how do you feel that he finally buckled down and started swinging back on Stump Down? But Stump Down was pretty brutal with his shit, though. How do you feel about that?
I was surprised that he did respond because Shumdown been over there cutting on him for quite a while, but I guess he felt like enough was enough because usually he won't do a direct response. So today, when he did the direct response and basically told him, you might if you gonna come to the door, baby, just stay right there. All of that. Now I was definitely not expecting that because usually he'll just ignore Shumdown to the point of like I felt like well he gets away with it, but I think Jay Wilson always say, "Well, I see him like I see Tulsa and I see everybody else," but I don't know what made him actually do it today. Like actually just respond like that.
Well, I mean, I'm interested. I want to know. Stump Down ain't no punk. He's known to go to people's doors and things like
Mm.
that. You know, I just hope that things don't get ugly between these two men in
Think
San
he gonna show up
Antonio.
at Jay Wilson's door over there in the suburbs, Brian?
Did he do that to Tracy?
He passed by her apartment complex, yeah, but do you think he gonna actually walk to Jay
No,
Wilson's door?
no, he went to her door. He went to Tracy's door.
But I
And
don't
then,
find that they can be in that same energy. I don't know. We'll see.
hmm,
I just don't see that him doing it. But if he, well, damn, Brian. Well, you did say you could possibly go protest yourself, so maybe stomp down is
oh
maybe
no, no,
protest.
I said I'll go to a public road. I won't get on. First of all, I don't trespass on people's property.
Right.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. But if you keep on spreading lies about me, I will show up to your shit and I'll protest about your shit on public property. Yeah, because you're not gonna fuck with me. And I do stand by that. I stand a
So
hundred
you
thousand
see Stomp
percent.
Down coming and knocking on Jay Wilson's door?
I
You
see,
think?
I see, I see Stump Down, being who he is. He's about that life. I would not lie and say that man is not. When he climbed them stairs and went to Tracy door, I was like, oh my God, that is weird.
Oh,
And
no.
yeah, yeah,
What
it's
do you
weird.
think, Rebel? Because Rebel, you usually pay people dust. You don't really usually. It take a lot for you to come out the porch.
Well, anybody come to my house, I'm a pack. I pack. So all I'm saying is come to my house and I have something that revolves waiting.
No, that's true.
But I think it's a bit much. I think it's a bit much when we get to the point of we're doing extra stuff because that's jail time.
Mm.
Don't get clicks and views by cutting up and you getting these views by doing crazy stuff. That stuff will be that can alter your life forever. So just be aware of that.
Exactly. And then all fun and games when something happen, or say the cops get called, and then you want to act the fool and they do something to you. It just ain't worth it for no what for no people to come and
No,
child.
And
it's
Rebel,
not worth it.
Can I ask you a question too, Rebel?
Sure.
Earlier, I was loving how Pastor was trying to make it seem like I'm just out here dogging Chocolate Bay. Is it okay to have a disagreement with somebody or pass some words with somebody and just say, I don't too much care for that person. I don't hate you, but I don't got nothing against you. But we had words before, and it's just the shade and the mess is there. That's all I said. I didn't say that the man was a horrible person. He's terrible. I didn't say all that. So
But
I think,
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you. You
yeah,
did make it like the man had did quite a bit to you while you didn't go to Nescation. So we were thinking it was a bit much more than just, we just passed words. It seemed like it was something much heavier than that.
I did that. Or I just said that I was shocked to see that that man is going to Nescation, and I
Well,
don't like.
what you said, no, because I remember you was like, I ain't going there because I don't f with him and no, and
Yeah,
I was like, oh, okay, well, so I don't know what happened, so I couldn't speak upon it because I don't like to be, you
yeah.
know, not well versed in what I'm speaking on.
I don't
But
have no, I don't have no problem with him. I don't wish no ill intent or or uh I guess malice or anything bad towards him. I just don't like him, and I know he don't care for me. And it just is. Why would you want to be around somebody that don't like you and you don't like them? That makes absolutely no sense, right?
but in this sector, people do go places where they're not. Um, Elevated. They go places. It's almost like people seek validation to those that say the worst things about them in this sector. I've witnessed that. You can't curse me out and I'll be on your platform the next day. I don't know. I don't operate like that in real life nor online.
Mm. Mm-mm. And you're right about that because I ain't gonna lie because I had to go to my channel and I had to cuss today too. So it just is what it is, and that stuff gets old. Like there's new stuff out there that I'm trying to do, real. But fuck these people. I mean it with 1,000%. Fuck them. Like there's life out of there. You know, Rebel. I'm to that level. Like I'm thriving, Rebel, and God has blessed me, and and it's non-productive. That's why I'm starting my travel channel, and I'm really about to go and just
Oh, that's good, right?
enjoy
Let's
life.
that travel channel is a more positive thing. The thing about
Yes,
this sector, and people, we could say it's the beefing sector, is this, is that. This sector is destined to fail simply because it's always about fighting. People are not going to fight the same. You fighting, you may say you just curse a person out. The next person may call your job. It's gonna self-destruct because it's built up on a lot of chaos.
man, Rebel. Look, man, my first stop is Norfolk, uh, Virginia, and I like literally, please go to my community wall and subscribe to my traveling channel. I'm literally about to other content, more things to show people other than cussing. You get tired of cussing, I mean, but you can show people your experience in your life, and that's much more entertaining and much more valuable
It
to
becomes
watch.
draining.
Yeah.
Brian, the thing, it becomes draining. And what people don't realize is you can get off of here and still be, when you get off the line and you're pissed off still, that's a problem because we haven't met a lot of these people and we let them occupy space in our minds. And you can't have a good relationship. I went to therapy and I went to therapy because of family dynamics and stuff. And I wanted to be able to call people out on their shit. Their
Mm.
crap, sorry. But I wanted to be able to, I did a Facebook post and I did a family post on my Facebook. I said, this is who I am. I'm a gay man. If you have a problem with that, leave my life now. I am not going to hide in the shadows to make you feel comfortable. Sorry, I don't run from the light. I am the light.
Hmm. And what they say?
No, not nothing. Because let me tell you, bro, because let me tell you, people didn't know this. I was on Ricky Lake many years
What?
ago. Yeah, I was on Ricky Lake. And it's funny because when Jay Wilson did a live, the person that was on Ricky
No,
Lake,
you was on the
he,
stage. I was in the audience one time and
yeah,
asked the
I was
question.
I
You
was
was
gonna
on the
say I
stage?
was and
Oh,
the topic of the show was confronting an ex.
I'm gonna go find that
But
episode. I love me some Ricky Lake.
the guy came in the chat. His name is Thurman. Thurman came in the he was in the chat, and I was like, it's like he called in, and I said, "Are you from Houston?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Thurman from Houston." He was like, "Yeah." I said, "This extended." Oh, I'm sorry. God, never mind. But I said my name, part of my name anyway, and he was like, oh my God. We went to Ricky Lake and it was when Janet released her Velvet Rope album. We were there for a weekend. We went to high school together and we just wanted to go to New York. It wasn't a true story. We just wanted to go to New York. And that was my coming out to my family. Because when they saw that, it was, what question do you have to ask? After
Yeah.
that.
Oh my God.
wow. That was so that's the way they was able to, oh, that was a smart move too, because it's kind of like, okay, you got everything out here now. So what's next? We done got it out the way. What's next?
And let me tell you, my Bible teacher was my cousin, which was she was a Jehovah Witness.
Oh,
My stepfather was raised Muslim, but he wasn't a practicing Muslim. My mother was Southern Baptist, so I had these conflicting ideas of who I was supposed to be. But at a young age, I got to a point, Miss O, I was like, you know what? I am not going to be like my cousin that was 60 years old, still trying to be in the closet and miserable because he could. when he would get with women, he would be abusive to women. He treated them like crap. And I knew, baby, he looked like Prince. I was like, y'all couldn't see it, baby. He was a walking rainbow billboard. And I
Uh,
loved my cousin. My cousin was everything. And but I would hear family members saying little stuff about him, and it made me have a negative idea of who I was because I heard them talking about him so much, just different family. He was my mother's favorite cousin. But the thing is, when I went on Ricky Lake, I was like, you know what? F them. I'm going to do what I want to do. I got my first apartment when I was 18. They didn't have to take care of me. I went to Houston Community College at 19, had my first apartment at 18. I had went to Job Corps.
mm,
I went to Job Corps then in San Marcos, Texas. Then
okay.
I came and I was like, I don't need y'all to take care of me. I got my own stuff. So I'm gonna live for me. But baby, it was older family members that were calling my grandmother's house when they saw that Ricky Lake. Is that boy on TV? That's him on TV. I was like, damn right it's me. What y'all gonna do about it? I ain't living with y'all. What y'all gonna y'all and let me tell you, the cousin that was Jehovah Witness, her son was calling the adult lines. He was calling those adult lines that ran her phone bill up, calling and listening to women
Oh,
breathing heavy and stuff. I was like, I'll be damned if that's going. No,
oh, and they used to be
mm-mm,
bad too. Oh, them little lines used to be bad.
baby. Me and my friends used to talk like girls, and we'd call and trick the boys. But
Man, it was this girl named Yum Yum. That
oh,
probably was you, Rebel.
HOE.
Rebel, that probably was you, Rebel, calling that 713-595 number that gave
Oh,
you.
baby,
Oh,
yes, baby.
that was you, Yum Yum. You was Yum Yum, right? Hi,
No,
this is
I was
Yum
either
Yum.
Vanessa or Nikki.
Oh
But
man. Oh, I used to be on that little party line right there. Oh my God, that bring back memories.
oh yes, but I
Oh, mm.
but the thing was, so now with where I'm at in my life, my family's very accepting. It was just those third and fourth cousins from the country, and they were older family members. But those older family members were the ones touching on my cousin that passed
Uh-uh.
away, the older cousin. He told me stories about great uncles and older cousins that were married. Baby,
Touching
they did
on
all this. Yes.
wait. Oh my God. I mean, oh my God. Like in the
I mean,
dark, I mean, do the people know, or was it like a hush
no, it's
hush?
like when he was growing up, like he grew up in East Texas, and some of the older cousins would touch on him. You leave kids to themselves and they little boys and stuff, and some of the
Uh,
boys are teenagers and stuff. That sometimes happens if you don't have adult supervision. So he told me stories about some of these cousins that are pastors now and married with 4 and 5 kids. And when me and my family, I never had to come out like that because when I did the Ricky Lake show, they knew then. And when my friends would call, my mother would always be like, she'd talk in a soft voice. And she'd say, like, Michael's on the phone or Gerard is on the phone. Like, and I used to be like, okay, mama, that's just my friend. Like, it would be so weird. My grandmother got to the point, she'd say, hey, baby, is that a queen? Is he a
oh
queen, baby?
shit!
That's a queen. Yes.
Hey,
Even
but you know
so,
what? But you know what? I
she
wish my
told,
mama was like that, Rebel. Because hey, shit, man, my mama was cutthroat, and my mama called me the F word. You feel me? I mean, people don't play like that, especially with that, And then she called. This is the shit that had me laughing though. She'd say you homosexual demon. That's what she said.
but the thing is, Brian, a
Like
lot of times our parents didn't have a rule book. And some things that they imparted in us, we don't have to carry our parents' teachings because they came from a different time and we don't know what they did. They're telling us about what not to do. I don't know if my mom was busting it down before I was born, but you're not gonna tell me how I'm gonna live because maybe I've traveled. My mother didn't travel like me. I've been to like 4 other countries. My mother didn't get out of Texas. We stayed in Minneapolis, Minnesota for a few years, but we moved back to Texas.
Good old
So
Texas.
my experience with the world was a little bit more vast than my mother's, but she can only impart on me and my father as well. My father was more traveled, but I can I can take some of their teachings, but I don't have their life as my rule book because I make my own path. Their path was their path. There are things my mother and father did that I would never do. So it was like I had to come to the terms. Listen, with my partner now, my partner's parents were both pastors
Hmm.
and from a Kojic background. And his mother, when he came out to his mother cried and was holding the Bible. The father was accepting and loved his son. Him and his father became closer after he came out.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
Rubber, it sounds like you are truly happy. It sounds like you, because you know how you used to date a lot, right? And this is your own words, you used to date a lot, but it sounds like you going steady with this guy, and I'm happy for you, Rubber. You sound
They
happy.
say, y'all, they say you have to kiss a few frogs before you find a prince. I screwed a few toes. But
Well,
I
well, I
didn't get
mean,
any warts. But but the thing is, Brian, I'm at a place now. I'm in my late 20s to mid 30s, and I had
hmm
to really, I had to really come to terms with who I am. I walk, baby. I look in the mirror when I wake up and be like, I'm a bad bee,
okay.
and I don't walk in the room. I don't look. I don't look up to no one. If I'm with you, we walk side by side. I don't walk behind you. We walk. We're equals. And this person, he when he sees me to this day, we've been together for about 9 months.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, this man would have to. He bought me flowers so much, I had to tell him to stop. Hey, listen, don't listen. I appreciate the flowers, but I'm getting flies in the damn house, and I don't want to be throwing them away because he would. I have pictures. He would buy me like bouquets just all the time, but very, very. I like Red Bull. When we go somewhere, he'll buy me like a. He always have my little Red Bulls when we ride out of town and stuff. But he plays. He actually plays for church. He's a minister of music as well on his part time gig.
Well,
And I'm agnostic. He's a minister of music, and I'm agnostic. Go figure.
will we see him on
Spiritual.
your
I'm a
channel?
spiritual. Nope. Mm-mm.
You know
Now,
what I'm saying?
well, on my biking channel, yes,
Yeah,
but in
that's
the
what I'm
beef
talking about.
sector, no. Yeah, yeah, he will be on
I,
there
I
because
don't blame
we're
you,
doing the
Rubber. That's what I'm
Midwest
saying.
trip. And DMSO, I would love for us to come to Nashville, where you're at, because we're gonna stop, and I want to meet other content creators on my journey. We're
That would
actually
be
getting
fun.
so we're getting a teardrop. I think it's a teardrop attractor, like a RV that you can
Uh-huh.
pull. I have a so I had
Yeah,
yeah. So we're doing
cool.
yeah. It's
And you can
so
even
bright because
drag that thing on the bike. I mean, I know
well,
exactly what.
I can pull it with my Jeep Wrangler, but I want to. It's gonna either be we're gonna go in the pull that and have like our bikes being hitched along as well. But he's
That
very,
just sound.
we're
I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just saying that's fucking awesome, man. Like, and it's big enough.
Mm-hmm.
It's big enough to where like you can sit and you have enough for like a bed. I know
oh no, we
exactly
got
what
a
you're talking
kitchen.
about.
The one we're getting has a whole kitchen in it, has a bathroom,
For real?
sleeps up to 5 people. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. In Houston, we're looking at like when you go 45 north, we're looking it's like RV places on the side of the freeway when you pass like Louetta up in that area.
Yeah.
So we're looking to get one and just we wonder it's about living. Life
Just
is too
traveling.
short. Life is too short.
Yeah, Rebel. That sounds it's exciting. And your content, you have content, and I mean, you just have to put it together, in You know what I'm saying, and you're vlogging. That shit would be interesting. I'm very excited for
No,
you.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting as well. I've always wanted to do something like that, go across country and like little places. And I've got to do that on the truck. Like I told my husband when I first met him, and that's what we did. We would go to he took me to Route 66, like I always been wanting to, just very Ozarks, different places. I said if I could just be
Oh,
like
the
over
Ozarks.
right,
Yes.
beautiful,
Beautiful.
yeah.
Just the country. What I want to do is like other content creators, and it's from different sectors because I follow different people, not necessarily just B sector, but I want to be able to come into the city, meet up for dinner, or just like do like a just I want to be able to meet other people, but vlog it when that's going to be a day where hey today we're going to Austin, we're going to stay in Austin tonight. When we get up in the morning we'll be traveling to Oklahoma, so I want
Right.
to be able to do Corpus Christi. We're going to be doing a lot of because we got our bikes are made for touring now because I added saddlebags. We got like our navigation system. We have the intercom earpieces. So my other friends, I'm starting also a group of LGBTQU and all the other letters. We're going to start a group of riders that are part of the community, and I got like 7 of us now that have bikes. So we're going to be riding because the motorcycle groups were not that accepting of people in our community. So what I
Right.
said I do is I'm going to make my own path with that. You're not
Yeah,
accepting us. So we got mechanics and everything now that can
that
fix on
sounds
our
cool.
bikes.
That sounds cool, Rebel. I mean, shit. I mean, that sounds cool. I don't ride no bike at all. I wouldn't get my big ass on no bike.
You can
I'm
I do
fuck.
like the
Right.
fact that y'all gonna have a
I'm
community
scared.
presence too. Like that would be such a powerful way to have a I don't know, one year y'all do Twister Tots, something, having a community preference, letting people see a different like you can be on the bike, you can do
Yes.
this, you can do that. I just love that presence and being able to yeah, for them to see that presence in the community.
Yeah, that is neat. That's cool.
Because
Boy,
bike riders are such different personalities. Like it's and they nobody is the same way in their personalities and their free. Some of them are a lot like than people realize. But I just think it's a good attitude to a way to be open up, see the world, do your bike. And I think that that can be communicated to all types of kids because it don't need to be no one way. Too bad we can't just be a black group of black men going
Yes.
and
Yes.
driving. But if we can't, then that's just what we have to do.
Demon. So this guy was working on my bike. When he met my friend, not the person I'm with, but he met one of my homeboys, and the homeboy is he's more feminine than I am. Do you not know this guy started acting funny with me on working on my bike because he met my
Damn.
homeboy. So it seemed like I'm the person in the community that's easier to digest.
Uh-huh.
But first off, I'm not gonna go back to you. What I did, and the sad thing is I found someone that wasn't even black to work on my bike. Why do I gotta
Mhm.
go to a different race? Because my own people that's supposed to embrace me are acting funny
Mhm.
because you see, okay, it's weird. So I said, treating me like that with my friends, we're not gonna beg to sit at the table. We're gonna build our own table. And the people I have are not all in the community. There's husbands and wives that are friends of the community. They're allies.
Mhm.
There are women that I ride with. These women have slingshots and spiders. I have a Riker. Maybe the women ride just as hard as the men.
Mhm.
riding harder than guys. Yeah. Well, I mean,
No, we
God.
go and feed the homeless every second Sunday. We go
Yeah, I love
downtown
that
Houston
part.
and we feed the home. Everybody go buy food and we hand out like we're gonna be handing blankets out pretty soon. And it's about giving back, but also just enjoying life. Again, life is too short and you don't know what tomorrow brings.
Right. And I like I said, I love that presence that y'all doing with the blanket. And cause they see y'all as some brothers on the bike who want to spread community goodwill. And and the other one gonna have to just get out the way or either do better. Hopefully they'll do better because I hate the division. I wish you could just be how come we can't all just be all these black people doing the right thing and showing up in masses just like the Hells Angels do and
Right.
doing our thing. You know?
But
Hey
but
Pastor.
So the craziest part is the weird thing is black bike riders that act like that are straight. They couldn't even join motorcycle groups back in the days because the doors were closed to them with the Harley people. So y'all are acting
Exactly.
funny with us now.
Hey, Miss Jean. Exactly. And it's like now the oppressed want to be the oppressors.
Right. It's like, no, absolutely not. So I'm not gonna listen. I've met some really cool people, but even when I
Mhm.
got I had sold my Lexus and bought me a Jeep Wrangler. I've met like a lot of people in the Jeeping community, and I'm part of a black Jeep owners because even the white Jeep owners, even so, some of them act like they're weird because a lot of them are Trump supporters. So what they'll
Mhm.
do is they act correct. They act kind of, it's a little closet, little kind of prejudice that I've experienced. So I was like, you know what? Nope, not gonna be part of y'all group. Don't ask me to join this group. On Facebook, nope, I'm only joining people that look like me that are accepting. Now you can look like me and still act funny because of me being part of my community. I'm gonna go to another group. So I'm
Right.
not going to. I have my tolerance for that. I'm not begging you to accept me. I'm not
Mhm.
part of nope. I'm a human just like you. Give me the common decency that I give you. Respect is something you don't have to earn my respect, but if you give me negative energy, I meet you with that energy.
Exactly. That's some bullshit though. I'm like, how in the hell you are oppressed? You know how what they think about you, like they don't think we can afford it. They don't see all these things that we can be big
Mm-hmm.
boys too.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all going right into that when y'all need to be doing a selected because like that's and they looking at y'all like and hell they don't know what the sexuality all them fools all over there either. Like
Right.
you supposed to be riding it, riding out, not looking, like and putting it together, putting that power and that wealth and everything else together and be feared. I mean, that's a powerful thing. Hey,
Right. I'm
Dora.
not going to. It's like I'm not coming in the group. We're not flirting with you. It was just you working on the bike and you acted funny. But then when I bring a woman around, y'all act like y'all dogs with your tongues hanging out. Like, and these are married men. A lot of the motorcycle guys, they act thirsty as hell. Venus. So their wives arrive with them one day, the next day. Some of my homegirls that have ridden with me, when they see the homegirl, they start trying to kiss my tail. Then, oh no, get out my face. I know what you're doing. I'm good. She don't want to meet you. She like women.
Thank you, Miss Melissa. We had a good conversation. Thank you for that comment. But
Thank
yeah, oh,
you.
you in your like in your picture. Let me look. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
your
that's
bike.
my that's my bike.
Brian, you need to get you someone investing. You can go in there, maybe join the club. You're getting all fit and slim and trim. Put on your leather vest, baby.
Well, TMO, my thing and my biggest concern is that um, listen, I'm not getting on no bike because if a car hits you, then your legs, everything is exposed. You can get fucked up on a bike. So I don't know about being part of the biking club, but like Rebel, I would like to go volunteer with you if you have some like on the weekends. I'm off Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So if you do stuff like that and you do volunteer type of shit, I mean, let me know. That sounds good. I wouldn't mind doing that.
Yeah, well, we do it every second Sunday. And we go through the different like encampments of downtown, like by Wheeler Station. We go by Wheeler. We go like by the courthouse. We go to different places where people are, like they have their tents and stuff. So what we'll do is go by each of those little encampments and we'll hand out food and water. We go buy our own food and water and just hand it out to them. We have it like in little bags, whatever you want to hand out. We've had like, the police never say anything. They just give us look, they'll watch traffic for us sometimes and it'd be about like sometimes about 12 or 13 bikes, sometimes 20, sometimes 8. If the weather's not too good, it's been like 8 people, but we're still just it's something to see their faces light up because you're giving them some water, Gatorade, you're giving them like fruit and little sandwiches and stuff. people appreciate stuff like that, and it really makes you value. You look at it, you be more humble when you see that kind of stuff because you don't know what their stories are.
Exactly, at all. And then let some of your judgment dissipate or whatever. But Brian, I think that's a good
Yes,
idea right here because people's stories will remind you of how blessed you are, and then also getting some of that judgment out of you. You know what I'm saying? Not you, Brian. I'm talking about all of us when we go to
Uh-huh.
when we go to like
Uh-huh.
see
And
people.
the
And
settlement too, huh, TMO, and the
what
settlement.
settlement?
you
Do
know.
you
I ain't
think that
talking about.
Roe
Wait,
would
wait,
have
hold on.
dinner?
Where the shade at? I ain't throwing no shade now because I'm about to start telling about how we give our sandwiches. Like I wasn't about to throw no
I
shade.
wouldn't mind eating a piece of sandwich. Yeah, yeah,
We
grilled
used to
cheese.
we do it my daughter we started with my daughter after Thanksgiving as a Thanksgiving tradition, and then we started doing it sometimes we'll alternate before Christmas and we'll just make up a whole bunch of sandwiches and then we'll get individual comments. It's been a part of like her she's been doing it since she's been like what like 4. So yeah, and you meet people and you hear their stories, and what I'm saying is it helps judgment not be so there because sometimes even though I give to and
Mhm.
y'all know my heart, you still sometimes have a little judgment left in your head. But when you actually talk to people and hear people's stories and realize that, baby, it could be you right there.
And that's the thing. It made
Wait,
me
hold on.
realize that.
Oh, I didn't realize the back chat was like this. What happened?
Yeah, I was gonna let y'all see y'all. But anyway, we've been having fun over here though. It's been chill. I'm glad I don't
Oh,
know what the hell is going on. No, I ain't
can
say
you
no big and slim, she. But you look at you already trying to start stuff, Stephen. I said he been getting so nice and trim and slim, and I was just like,
wait? What Stephen said? What
he
Stephen
asked that
said?
well, first he said, which
Hold
one? The
up,
last
because
comment?
I can make exceptions. Now,
This
what?
one?
Let me go read what happened.
Go all the
No,
way up. He was talking to
Okay,
Rebel at first.
Stefan. Hey, I didn't.
oh, okay.
What
Because I was
Stefan
just
said? I
like,
couldn't see the chat.
I be catching that nigga shade. It's like Stephen, please
Now he
don't
thought
call me.
I had said big that you was getting what big and slim, and he's like, I guess he thought I said the
Well,
wrong words. Why would I say big and slim don't go together? So that's why I was like, I didn't
Stephen,
say it.
Stephen has been coming at me, and I've been choosing to ignore him. I don't understand what's his problem. I love you, Stephen. God bless you, and that's all I want to say, Stephen. God bless you today, upon today. Now, TMO, do you think that when I touch my big size 14 flat feet in Norfolk, do you think that honest Roe will have a dinner with your nigga? Do you think or no? That'll be
I
asking for
I
too much.
actually I'm gonna be honest, and maybe I don't know how Ro gonna feel about my honesty, but I actually, even though he's saying no, I actually told him myself that you would that he would. I know he would. I know, Ro. Like that's what you don't
This shit,
understand. Like to know your friends is to know your friends, baby. I
And
know,
then,
honest, Ro. He
that
don't get
is,
nothing
and then,
past me, baby.
and Artist Bro is one of those kind of people I could kind of tell that he, in the moment, he'll say it in the moment, but then once it's been settled with him,
I
he'll
made
let
that
it.
nigga
He'll be
mad.
like,
I didn't push that nigga to his limit. I
Well, yeah,
pushed him
you
to
have now. You
I
have got his
pushed
ass off porch. This was the wrong time to start get him off the damn porch. I tell you, your timing is
pushed it to
impeccable.
the limit. Yeah. I done pushed it to the limit. Ain't that some shit? Oh my
Well,
God.
I
Well,
think he told you that he would not, but I think he would consider it if you actually showed up. I think he would go.
they say he cussed me out pretty bad. Was it
Yeah,
bad, Tim? Or real
yeah,
bad? It was
yeah,
really bad.
you know
yeah.
what? It's funny
Oh,
because the TMO, I had someone that he hits me up to this day from 5 years ago. I blocked him so many times on Facebook. He showed me he cut up one time, and I was like, okay, you cut up one time, I'm gonna give you a pass. So a year later, he did the same thing. Every time he hit me up, he said, "Hey," I said, "Block. What you doing? Block. No." Because the thing is, sometimes the thing is, you are the architect of how people treat you. If you
Right.
allow people to get away with doing certain things, they'll keep doing it. So you have to train them like a little dog that's taking a dump in the house. I'm gonna rub your nose in it, but I'm not gonna keep allowing you to do it.
and
Nope.
Rebel, you are absolutely right. That's why I'm still gonna go down there because I done booked my thing, and I'm just gonna have a good time with or without the company. I mean, It is
But
what it
Brian,
is.
come on, let's just be honest. You wouldn't be coming to North. I'm not saying that against Norfolk. I love my Virginia areas now, but
What's
Norfolk
wrong
is
with
just not a place.
Norfolk?
It's just not a place that you just be coming for if it wasn't because you knew somebody there, unless you had business or whatever. I mean, Virginia Beach, maybe Hamptons, but most time for a vacation or like particularly Norfolk proper
I
is
googled
usually the.
places in Norfolk. They have some good
But what
places
would make
out
you want to
there.
go there as opposed to anywhere else? Like I don't
I
know.
mean, why not?
Okay. I'm just saying it's not a place that I think of when I say, oh, vacation,
Why
unless I
not?
know somebody there.
Why not, TMO? They have historical things out
Rebel,
there.
you get what I'm saying, Rebel? You know, Norfolk is usually just not
Yeah,
tourist
yeah,
They have
destination.
I do.
historical. They
Yeah,
do have
they got,
I
yeah, you
do.
close to Hampton. You close to a lot of places, Virginia Beach, Hampton, Newport News. But even
okay.
that
So,
area, I don't know. Usually I have to have a reason to go to that area. That's all.
well,
It's beautiful though.
that's where the
Norfolk,
first
not so much, but
that's where the first travels are going to be going to. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. That's just where it's going to be going to.
okay.
And you could call it weird,
I just know you
strange.
wanted to go to the harbor now, and I just thought maybe you would do like
Oh, the
Meeting
inner
or
harbor.
something.
Yes, yes. I
Yeah.
still want to go to the inner harbor. Of course, I do. But I'm going to Norfolk. I'm going to the
Okay.
Wave,
You gonna go
and
to the
I'm gonna do.
the famous Norfolk train station?
Well, listen, I'm still under investigations right now, and I'm still doing my what I'm trying to do. But Norfolk is the destination, love, and
Okay. Now, so now Ro does, some spots he was telling me he wanted to try to eat. So sure, I do think now I think I don't, would he say that now right now? No, because I think he's still 38 hot. But I do believe if you actually
I
showed
mean,
up,
what is he mad about? I mean, listen, I'm
now
like KK.
Brian,
I'm not
child,
gonna beg nobody, anybody, baby, anybody. I'm not. It's either you do or you don't, you will or you won't. But the girl said, no more. Baby, I'ma do right, is what she said. Well, okay. I'm not about to beg nobody. It's either you want to, do a dinner or you don't. Okay. So it just is
so
what
even
it
though y'all
is.
fighting, the dinner is still on the table.
I'm not he's fighting with himself, TMO. Have I responded to Honest Row? Yes or no? Or is he angry and
I
mad by itself? And that's how it goes with me. He's angry and mad by himself. He can stay angry and mad. What does that got to do with me? He drugged me. I hope the people laughed. I hope they laughed. Okay. I didn't listen to it. So what? He's fighting by himself, TMO, and that's the magical part of it. Okay.
But right, like but all this now y'all fighting like right before the trip. That's what I'm saying. So, but yeah, even with that though, I think that Ro would go to dinner.
Well, I listen to like I said, my stuff will be
Don't you,
documented.
Rebel? Don't you think he would go?
My stuff will be
Yes.
documented.
Yeah.
My stuff will be documented. My stuff will be documented. I'm gonna show y'all how to get on a plane as a big nigga. I want to see if it'll click. Brian, would it click? Or do you need to pay for 2 seats? I'm gonna be wanting to know about that. We're gonna be documenting and we're just gonna be out living and about thriving.
You,
I
you know
look
what?
hmm And I
I'm
look
sorry.
forward.
Finish saying what you were gonna say.
Go
I
ahead,
was gonna,
Rebel. Go
I was
ahead.
gonna say, TMO. I had a friend, and this friend would get with guys that would go upside his head,
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and I used to tell him first of, I'd be like, "Why you?" I was like, "Do you got low self esteem?" And I used to talk to him like that. I said, "You act like some woman dating a man in prison that's not gonna get. Why are you acting like?" You're so desperate to have someone, baby. Learn to love yourself. Stop looking for completion through others. Complete yourself, and the person that comes along to be just the icing on the cake. But he got to a point where you coming to me talking about your boyfriend doing all this stuff to you. I don't like him now. But when y'all are getting back good and everything is cool, you think I'm supposed to like him again. It doesn't work like that. When you create that atmosphere with your friends and family, we're gonna stay at the place because you created that. If you come to us when you're mad, come to us when he's doing good things. When it's good, come tell us all of that. Because when you don't tell us that,
Right.
you see he talked about this person. He don't like that person. It's like, okay, it becomes I got to the point where I told him, well, you know what? It seems like you like these A beatings. Go on and finish taking them because I don't have nothing to say about it because this is the circus sideshow that y'all have going on. And sometimes people start to normalize toxic behaviors. And I think he normalized because he grew up seeing his mama get jumped on. So he thought that if a person jump on you, that's just showing how they look. Baby, you can't even raise your voice. If we arguing, if I hear you, my ex one time, he said, I'm tired of you. You be being, you know what I'm saying? And then I said, I'm in another room. I said, what you say, MF? I said, what you say? If I'm a B, your mammy a B. That's who the B is. He said, I didn't say you. I didn't call you no B. I wouldn't call you. I just said you be B. I said, well, you watch the cunt. You watch how you use that word. But I learned I had to let him go too because he had a problem with substances. But yeah, you smoking green 4 times a day. No,
Wait, wait, Rebel, it's green. You dumped that man
yeah,
over
but
green.
Brian, he would get up in the morning. He would smoke in the morning. He'd smoke in the
That
evening.
sound
He'd
like
smoke
me.
it. He'd smoke it. He would do it so much. I would be like, hold up, you acting like my crackhead uncle. Why do you
Uh,
have to have it in your system to function? If
I
you
mean,
have
some.
to have it in your system,
I mean, sometimes it mellows people out. I mean, I smoke like that. You dumped that man for marijuana. Oh,
I don't because
Rebel.
Brian, because if I'm trying to have a conversation, I don't need you to be under control of a substance every time we talk. Who's the real person? When can I talk to the person that I met?
I'm about to roll up right now. Shit, I'm rolling up right
But
now.
I don't have a because I grew up. Let me tell you, I grew up with a parent that had a problem with alcohol for a long time. If you drink too much, I will not date you. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what your financial standing is. I don't care if you volunteer at homeless shelters. I don't want to be with someone like that. I just don't. But I don't care if you do it in moderation. But if you become like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
That's no.
I love to
Mm-mm.
He
smoke.
might have had something else going on. Cause what the weed got him
He
just
no no because I think oh
Cocaine.
yeah even so he was doing that, but I found out he was doing that white girl as well.
Oh, see,
oh
that's what it was. I knew it had to be something
But
else.
it was
I
a
knew it.
combination. It's a combination of both. I don't need you doing all these. No. Mm-mm.
no, yeah, you
It
gotta
had
pick
to.
the coke. Yeah, no, you don't need to
Yeah.
do the coke. Yeah.
Child, Lord, because I mean, oh Lord, let me just say this, y'all.
Molly cakes. But yeah, nah, you can't do nah, that's what it was. Of course the moves up and down. One relaxing you and one got you up on goddamn tens. So shit, this food needed a balancer.
Girl, he went in the refrigerator and pissed in the vegetable tray.
Oh my
I know you
god.
fucking lying.
I know you fucking
Mm-mm.
lying, bitch.
I
Where I'm
promise
gonna
to
have that
God.
bitch
I promise to God.
Not the
ooh, I
Because
should
he
have had
vegetable
that
lied.
bitch
tray.
in there.
Because I
Ooh,
walked up, y'all, and this was at his apartment. I walk
Child.
in the back, I walk in the kitchen. He's standing up in a daze, pissing in the damn lettuce tray, and
oh
I
bitch,
was
you gotta
like, mm-mm, I'm
you
Uh-uh.
gotta
done.
Yeah,
Mm-mm,
because when you start to
mm-mm.
cross contaminate shit like that in the
Okay,
refrigerator and stuff, I feel you on it. Okay, I do get
mm-mm,
what you're saying because now I mean, now you're doing
mm-mm.
bodily
I'm good.
fluids, you
Right, I'm
know?
good.
Yeah, because you can't trust him now when you leave the house. You can't trust him.
Mm-mm.
You pissing in the refrigerator. The
No, when I
fuck?
come over to your apartment, and I'm thinking that you can just wash the lettuce and it being pissy. No. Mm-mm.
Ooh, I ain't never heard no shit like. And was he a nice looking man doing nasty shit like that? Was he
Nice
nice?
looking, packing like a horse, all of that.
Girl,
But the thing
goodbye.
was that didn't matter. At the end of the day, I was like, can't do it. I'm
Ugh.
out. Mm-mm. And he told my friend, I thought we was gonna get back together. I was with him for like 3 years. I was with a 7 year. I was in a 7 year relationship, a 3 year relationship. I've dated white, I've dated Hispanic, I've dated black. I prefer people that are like me, but I
Right.
never, the club I go to, Brian, it's a mixed place. So I've met other races all the time, but I think that we sometimes sell ourselves short also, especially like black women. Black women are wait for another, they'll wait for their king. Meanwhile, their kings are not waiting on them.
at
They
all.
sure ain't waiting on. They sure ain't waiting.
Shit.
You know, because
And
I've heard in my family, the women be, I want me a black man. Meanwhile, those black men are going to go get somebody straight from Switzerland.
okay. And can we sit up here and lower our expectations? Why do we need a king? People are human. You need to get with a normal person that is human. You have these
But,
high expectations that people are just not going to meet those requirements.
but also in the community, even so, we got something we call snow bunnies as well. And I look at them and laugh because it's black men that only date whites, and they look at us as being inferior. Like, I got me a white man. Meanwhile, he looked like Mr. Burns. This is what you bragging about having. Girl, stop.
Uh,
Yeah, and they feel like they turned it just because they got able to get a white man.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and that's the thing. But they
Well,
look down.
Brian is
They
open to all types, baby. He love him a good old white man, good old
I want me
what
a black man though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like black. I'm in my season of wanting a black man, but I am open to like.
get a mix with shit. You have best of both worlds, baby. A little of
but
this, a little of
Digman,
that.
so mine right now is dark, and I love because I dated.
Oh, I love a blue black
I
man.
baby, he closed his eyes, he disappeared. Listen, baby, but let me tell you,
Okay.
in a
Oh
dark room.
Lord.
But the thing is, I love the different shades that we come in, and
Mhm.
I never went after someone. Let me say this: I never dated someone because of their skin tone in our community. I'm attracted to different things and different people. Darker skinned guys tend to have better skin. They tend to have it looks I'm attracted to that, but I've dated someone that was biracial or someone that could probably
Right.
pass for white. So I dated that color. I've dated Hispanic. The one I was with 3 years, he was Hispanic. He was from El Salvador.
Mm.
But uh
Calm down, Brian.
Beady 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 bam bam. Oh my God! 3 years El Salvador. Now I know people
But let
from
me
El
tell you, but it was
Salvador.
crazy. Let me tell you something. Latin men can be so possessive, very possessive, very fire tempered. So you're fiery tempered, and I have a listen. I got a smart ass mouth. When I date someone, I think
Ooh.
that's what. Let me tell you something. I think that's what draw men to me. Y'all and ladies, let me say this: when you have a little drop of men appreciate you a lot more.
Shit.
Hmm.
Rebel. Rebel.
Molly said Rebel. He was like he agreed with you
I
about
got
the black guys. He was like they let things slide for a white, but have so many requirements for black partners.
okay. I had a call. Am I low, y'all now?
No, I
No,
can hear
I
you.
can hear you.
Oh, and that is so true. Because my thing is this: I like who I like. I'm not gonna go after you because you're a white man. They just approach me. If they approach me and I think
Oh,
he's attractive, yes. But I'm not going to diminish who I am or act different. It was one white guy that I dated. When I would get in the car, why would he throw on the hip hop radio station? Like he
Shit.
like
could be listening
to
to,
make you
he'd be
comfortable.
listening to smooth country. He'd be listening to smooth rock, soft
Yeah.
rock.
Oh, that's
And then
my
I get
shit.
in there, he put no
Oh, I
Lil
like all
Wayne or
of it.
something like, and
Uh-huh.
that's me. Then so I like everything. So I'll have to tell him, don't do that. Because it's almost as if I want you to be who you are and who I am. I listen to everything. I like Motown. I like Sinead O'Connor. I like Bette
Uh,
Hmm.
Midler,
oh,
Madonna,
Uh-huh.
me
Janet.
too.
I like all of that.
Love
So
that.
you're sitting up here and you thinking I want to listen to Cardi B or something. No, I don't listen
I'm
to.
Celine.
That's
I
my
don't talk a
nephew.
nigga
Them.
really. I fucks with Celine all day long. Okay, well, that's just what I'm talking about.
Hello,
I love me
baby.
some
Let's give them
Celine.
something to talk about. But I
Baby, all of it, baby. Oh, Rebel, can I ask you something? You know,
sure.
when you said the El Salvador, it was this one Latin person that I was messing with, and I don't know if you know. Dang, it's over there, like on the north side, like Mount Houston, or the
West
little.
Mount Houston.
Listen, I went over there and I made that man pay me. And he was a nurse at Bentop Hospital. And yeah, I did make that man pay me because he was a bigger type of guy, And I met him on the damn uh on the
Wait
seven
a
one.
minute, Brian. You made him pay you because he was a bigger type of guy.
Man, I met that man on the 713-595. I think it's 11. Wait, I forget the number. You know the number for the gay people. That's what
Oh,
I
y'all
met
still
him.
got talk, Brian?
And that man, yeah, he worked at Ben Taub, but I made him pay me $200.
Lord.
I sure
To do
did
what?
because
Just to do what?
Lord,
Brian, now that wasn't no. I know that wasn't just no foreplay, baby. Y'all went all the way with that amount because I know that queen
two
wanted some
hundred
peace. He
dollars.
probably felt your
I
peace
like
too.
you,
He probably like, oh, he want to hear
Don't
some BBC
see, and that's
indeed.
when the Latino Lord. Anyway,
PDQ.
with that
You wanted
uncut
some
head.
PDQ? Yes, baby.
I can't believe I just shared that. Oh my God. But I just felt compelled to say that. Like them Latinos are crazy and that kind of didn't go too well. He kind of like started liking me is the point I tried to bring it up. And he became kind of what I'm saying? Like it was weird. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of
Hmm.
I had to stop talking to his ass. Like for real. That nigga started liking me. So anyway. But TMO, thank you for having me. I'm about to go ahead and take a shower and get ready for my lunch date.
Oh, okay. Oh, you got a lunch date?
Oh,
Oh, and you on the Norfolk? Nigga, then Brian be laying it down. Oh, he be what he be do laying it low and spreading it wide, baby. I tell you,
okay.
oh, and a trip planned. Then you got a lunch date, and then what's next? Oh boy, for the 200.
Man, I told
Oh,
you my sister is in town.
Oh
That's
yeah, 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 yeah. You
yeah,
did. I forgot that. That is
yeah.
true. Okay. Well, y'all. That's a sweet lunch day. Okay.
oh, how does it
Well,
look outside, Brian? We're supposed to get up to 73 today. 72,
Oh,
73, I think.
I mean,
that
it's a
sounds
little
amazing.
like dampered. It's like it's. I mean, Houston has been having bipolar weather here lately.
Yes. You know, next week is going to be almost 80 here.
Damn. It's gonna be down to 19 here.
Oh,
All right, y'all.
girl.
TMO, talk to your friend about the lunch day. I mean, tell him that I can probably take him to Wendy's, the Value Man,
Uh-uh.
Value Man,
Mm-mm.
Value Man. He can get the chicken nugget dinner
McDonald's
meal.
got the Grinch. McDonald's, they said the Grinch is good.
Oh yeah, okay. He might can even get a free pair of socks. So tell him I got him that
Uh-uh.
$5.99 a piece. Tell him I got him on that. Okay, tell him that, please, TMO. Please work your magic.
So me, uh,
Hey, thanks for having me, TMO.
you
I don't know what's going on with this connection.
y'all. I think it's a connection. My connection was going out. Can y'all hear me now? Thank y'all for coming up, Brian. Thank you, Rebel. I always enjoy when you come by. We always have the best conversations. Uh, come by anytime. Church girl, I missed what part of what Brian said because the audio was going in and out. What did he say? He told me to work my magic on road to do what? What did he ask me to do? Please don't tell. Please tell Road don't know what it is for. Child, they say they fighting and everything. That's why I said, how the hell y'all at the height of y'all fighting and talking about dinner and things? But I missed it because it was cutting out. What did I agree to, child? What the hell I agreed to? Let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. Okay. Somebody let me know if y'all can hear me. I think it's the thing because my chat stuck too, y'all. I'm gonna go. Let's see. Oh, you can hear me? Oh, okay, good, good, good. Because I was like, shoot. But I'm going to go ahead and end this live, child. I'm going to go over there and see what Pastor doing. Pastor over there live. And then I got to go, back check gave me a little tea. So I got to go see what happened in the streets while we was over here. But I enjoyed our little laid back little session. We stayed on for 2 hours and 4 minutes. I really did enjoy this. Oh, you hear me, Lady Nika? Oh, okay. Lady Nika, I hope you get your voice soon so you can come talk to us and go live with us. I know, I think P worked today, later today, so I know she not finna go live. But yeah, go ahead, y'all. Come over there with pastors with me, and I'm be in the street, so I'm gonna be multitasking. I gotta get out and get something done, get a few things done. And yeah, don't forget y'all on my wall. I told y'all today is the 495. They going this. I like how they doing it this year. They just combining everything in one day. So instead of doing like sprays, then lotions, they just have all body care, the body creams, the body lotions, the sprays, the shower gels and shower creams. They all 495 today at Bath and Body Works today and tomorrow. I got a couple white elephant gifts I gotta get for little different things I'm a part of. So I'll probably go do that and get like a unisex, like vanilla cashmere or something, hand cream and hand sanitizer. I don't know. I'm not in the mood this year. My Christmas spirit is not as high as it usually is. I don't know because what's been going on last couple of years or what, but I'm glad for the time, and of course I'm always gonna be excited with it because I got my daughter. But since she's not really little anymore, she don't really press like the full production with the lights and the trees and all that. But normally I only have my stockings up or nothing. Normally I'll I always do that because I love a stocking. That's my whole favorite thing. I love putting little things in people's stockings. I love seeing them open the little stuff individually and see like how I thought. Because I'm real careful about every little thing I put in there, or maybe stuff you said you needed. Like my daughter always needing backup cheap little earbuds, so I might throw them in there with like a lip oil or something, and certain socks or whatever, just different stuff. Sometimes little jewelry items. I just like doing little stuff like that, and I'll do his and hers. And my husband at the last minute, but he always come through, child. Sometimes right before when we getting out, like to put it together. We've actually got up but to meet my daughter up before when she was a little younger, and my darn thing be empty all them couple weeks, but because he ain't going in there doing it slowly or nothing. Then he'll get it. I'll see him going there with a couple gift cards, maybe some little perfume or something he was already gonna give me, put it in there, and then put some paydays in there, whatever, out on Christmas morning. Like, there you go. And I'd be like, well, my stocking be sitting here naked that whole time. But as long as you made up for it. So we'll see this year because I gotta actually put up a stocking for something to go into it, I guess. But I'm gonna keep y'all abreast on the other sales because 250 hand washes, 225 whatever hand wash is gonna be soon. And that's what y'all know I get the max of those every year and give them for like teachers gifts and stuff like that, like I said earlier. But I don't really have all that to give as my daughter gets older. But I do use that to like throw in like gifts because I really ain't got to worry about nobody but my grandmother, mother, and my household pretty much. Like just with here and there. People that have done little things for me, whatever. So I like to keep those soaps because you never know. You can take one of them little, because I always get like a whole handfuls of them clear bags they give out with the red ribbon and the tag because I use them during the other parts of the year, like birthday, whatever. Hell, I'll put some shit in there that ain't Bath and Body Works. Yes, I goddamn will, but it'd be cute. And then I'll put, little stuff in there to give some random stuff you got to give people you forgot about. So it's this lady at the court. She's been so good to me for like the last almost 2 years with this probate stuff, and she always helping me. Or if I like forgot something, she'll print it out for me when I was coming back and forth. So I plan on going over there. I really wanted to go to Candle Day, but I didn't make it. But I plan on going over there and getting her like a couple of things like from that you can put on your desk, hand sanitizer, hand cream, or whatever, and from the little Bath and Body Works, putting a little clear bag and taking it to her. Cause I have to go one more time, and then I'm finally done with everything. And she's been so good to me. So I like to like have little gifts set aside for stuff like that. I know you don't, Lady Nika, because you got all this stuff going on around this time of year anyway, and it's hard. But sometimes they say that stuff cheer you up, but not me really. And plus, I'm people think I'm more Martha Stewart like that in personality, but I'm really not. I really don't never really like decorating like that. I like giving people gift baskets or picking this out or having something, throwing something together, a reception, and showing my creativity that way. Make a charcuterie board. I like showing my stuff like that. I'm not really big Christmas decorations, lights, wreaths, even though I can make wreaths. And I remember I was on over at Sarah's channel a while back, and I still got that centerpiece. I gotta tell Sarah, or is it what Lady Nikki's called Sarah. I gotta tell just Sarah that I still got that centerpiece that we made together. I was over there looking at a goddamn mix over there at them camera angles, but that's okay. My shit came out cute, and it was all stuff from the Dollar Tree. I was like, Sarah, this ain't gonna make no sense. You sure we're supposed to get these little mini Christmas trees and supposed to do this, and it's gonna look like something? And when I tell you that thing is still cute, I get so many compliments on that Dollar Tree arrangement, and it's so heavy. It's like those gold trays. I love those little silver. Y'all go to Dollar Tree, y'all need to make sure y'all get some of those silver and gold little platters they be having. Them motherfuckers heavy, and I done got a lot. I use them for little mini charcuterie boards, little mini serving little things. That's what we use to make the placehold, the place setting. So we got like these little white Christmas trees. We got ribbon. Had to go to Michael's to get the wide ribbon, and ended up making a beautiful centerpiece. And I made mine because I love gold. So it was like golds, creams, and maybe a little bit of silver thrown in there. And I pull it out every year since we have made that, and I get so many compliments. You can either like put it on the table, or some people do the tray lengthwise and put it like above the door, like those wreaths that can go above the door, and then you can extend it like what they call them, the doorway wreaths. We put the thing right above the door, and it extends out on the side, the L shape. That's what we were going to make. And so you can use that type of similar thing for something like that too. But yeah, that centerpiece has still lasted me, and that's the one thing I'm getting ready to pull out and put on my table. And I have put it out every year. I'm so proud of myself over at Just Says. We did. That's what she was doing. Them little come over there and craft for her type things. But okay, y'all, I'm gonna go in the streets, and I got some little errands to make. I'll see y'all later on tonight because I still never did got to talk about court, and I want to do a pre-child thing for court because I'm trying to have court tomorrow. So I will be on later tonight, y'all. Bye. Thank you, Lady Whistle Down. We did have a good live.